All right. And on tonight's recording that we're doing, Dan and I are going to be playing the first game in our learner series for Conquest. We actually recorded a game before this, but then they dropped a new edition. So obviously we left that to the ether. The idea of this series is that we're going to go through both explain the rules. We did a discussion of highlights, overviews, rule changes. But we wanted to discuss more of how the game is played, and we want to do it from essentially playing out of the battle boxes. So this game, the current 6 factions, 7th should be coming imminently, all have a starter box. All the boxes are roughly equal in points. Without upgrade, just keep it nice and bare essential. They're all in the low 700 sort of range. So we thought we would go through these different factions, both to be able, like I said, show the game, but also to be able to show a bit of their play style, talk through what they do, maybe even talk through a bit of the lore. If Dan doesn't know much of the lore, obviously I can talk about it as well because I've been.
Dweg, I know that's the only one.
I know quite a bit of a few of them because I've been really going through it lately. There's some other content creators who've done quite a bit good in the lore, and I've read through the stuff because there's tons. They update some stuff, but it's all kind of there. All right, so as he said, Dan is going to be playing Dweghom here. So we are doing this on TTS because, one, it's easier. We can do this on a random night, and it's put together, and we're still painting our stuff. So he has his Dweghom. We'll go through what the units are and discuss them in a moment. I have my old Dominion. The models aren't loaded in yet, but I want to help the guy get some of that done and maybe take some pictures, see what we can do. The other thing you'll notice compared to a normal game, normally this game is played on a 6x4. We're going to play on a 4x4 because we're playing about 720, 730 points per each player. We're playing this with the starter boxes. When there's a choice of a unit, because we know a lot of these are dual kits, you could build 2 things. When that's the case, we took 1 of each. So my Moris and the Cares are essentially a dual kit. They give you 3 stands of what could be each, or 6 stands of one. We took 3 stands of each. We did that for both sides as we tried to vary it up a bit. So that way we have different looking things. And this way it shows you all the options that you can bring. Now, one thing as we go through this, the cards they have here will not be updated correctly. So we're going to be running stats off of our phones. We'll talk about the stats and all. But when we flip them, we're not going to bother linking on the stats because the stats are wrong. What we will do, though, to do a brief explanation related to the game, is I am going to use this Cares card here just to reference the idea of the stats overall. Because what the numbers are has changed, but what they represent has not. So if we just very briefly talk about this. So this is a Cares. It tells you the type of infantry, what he is. He's an infantry. He's light. We'll talk about what that means in case you're new to this. Move, M, so how far it moves. V is volley. That's what it essentially hits on in ranged. C is clash. That's what you hit on in close combat. A is attacks, how many attacks you get in close combat when you're fighting. W, of course, is wounds, how many wounds you have. R is resolve, that's your desire not to run away screaming. D is defense, so that's physical defense to someone hitting you. E is evade, that's more of your ability to dodge them. We'll see when we get into combat that in most cases you can use either, but some things attack one stat more than the other. They also have a variety of special rules. Like I said, the special rules are going to be a little off, but the basic concept is going to be there. All right. So, Dan, I'll swing the camera over to you. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about what the force is? We'll start here.
You want the lore or you want the forces?
Let's.
I'll give the quick.
Yeah. Let's give a brief overview of the lore.
So Dweg are essentially dwarves.
Yes,
but a little bit more than that. So essentially, the Dweg were created by the Spire.
Not really. Not entirely.
Not entirely, but essentially they were. So essentially, they were enslaved by the dragons.
Yes. And who were their creators?
Who were their creators? And essentially, they kept digging, and they made them to be very, very subservient, very pacifist. Dwarves kept on digging as they do, and they found war, essentially. A primeval god of war, so this basically taught them to fight, and so they revolted against their dragon overlords, killed them, and essentially their society is kind of like a meritocracy because of this. They're very much based on, how good you are, what your deeds are, essentially.
Yeah. mentioning related to the Spires, the idea is the Spires, a different faction, are very very old, as well as the dragons. The two were in a battle with each other, had a giant war, and the dragons, the younger dragons, but the dragons pretty much said, "Hey, we'll stop this, but you guys have to teach us how you do your biomancy, which is essentially being able to take, you know, matter around you and do something with it. So it could even be, say, flesh crafting or just making things." So they did. And from that, they made the dwarfs,
Yeah.
who are what the army starts as. What they do, though, is they give them, in order to, because dragons need a lot of time in order to rest, things like that. So they wanted people to protect them and to do all the labor that they don't want to do. But they don't want to have to train them. So what they do is they give them memory.
Oh yeah, the memory. I forgot
Yep.
about this one.
Yep. And memory essentially just means that, when you're born, the past memories of those who came before you. So you'll know how to do masonry work and other stonecraft and how to forge and blacksmith and all those things. But it also means that you're going to remember all the terrible things that the dragons did to you in the past, did to your ancestors. And the dwarves always wanted to rise up, but they could never quite get there. At one point, they dig down deep enough to find the primordial god, essentially war, who gives them, who they're able to essentially rally with to get the ability to overthrow the dragons.
Yep.
Um, but like they said, they're not built for leadership or anything like that. So that's why they have the meritocracy, and they sort of have this three branch. Every faction has a three branch. So tell us a little bit about the units that we're seeing here.
Of
We'll
course.
start out with these guys
They're
here.
not in any particular order.
No, we'll
So
just start here.
these guys are your dragons. Do you want me to go over stats, or am I just kind of
Just basic idea. You don't have to
basic
go
idea?
over
Good.
overall stats, just basic
Dragon,
idea.
well, Dragon Slayers, as you can see, zoomed in, are exactly how they sound. These guys are tough. They hit hard. Um, they chop stuff good.
Yeah.
I mean, their basic premise is that they have cleave 3, where
There we go.
most things in the game have maybe cleave 1, at most cleave 2. This
Yeah.
basically says, "Oh, are you defense 3? No."
Yep. Cleave goes through defense. It does
Yes.
exactly what you think it should. Oh, there we go. Just turn them around so we can see them.
Let's go to these guys real quick.
Yep.
These guys are
Go
right
ahead.
here.
Yep. I got
These
them.
are ballistae, which are essentially, these are light troops. These are scout troops with shields, by the way, and armor, I should point out.
Yeah.
But these are light scout troops with essentially ballistas, heavy powered crossbows, long range, armor piercing, the normal stuff. Just a light scout troop.
Mm-hmm. We'll go to these guys.
These are hold warriors. So these are very much the medium foot infantry of the Dweg. They've got good armor, good weapons, good shield. They're just all around medium. If this is like a good medium block of infantry,
Mm-hmm.
and then over here there are two units here because you have the hold rock in the middle, but on the
Yeah.
sides you have the hold banes. So these are basically hold warriors but better.
Mm-hmm.
These are the elite version of hold warriors. So they got better stats, better defenses, so on and so forth. And then you have the hold ra, which is in the middle, who essentially is, so there's multiple dwarf heroes, but it kind of breaks down to there's the sorcerers that fling fireballs, there's the buffers who kind of buff the units, and then there's this dude who's kind of your close combat warlord essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he is essentially.
All right.
Yeah.
And then can you briefly mention what your essentially special rules
So we have,
are related to
there are
this?
two special rules, and I'll mention the supremacy trait as well, the warlord trait, because it's super easy.
Yep.
So essentially, the Dweg come with two rules. The first rule, which didn't change from last edition, thank God,
Mm-hmm.
is that essentially, when it comes to reinforcement line, we ignore enemy regiments.
Yes.
So I can be engaged, and too bad, so sad. I'm
Yeah.
still reinforcing off the back.
Mm-hmm.
They also got a new one. I don't remember this from the first edition. I don't have the old one to compare it to, but they have a new one called the Pursuit of Agam, which is, I guess, their form of currency. And
It's
essentially,
yes and
yeah,
no. So Agam is a little bit more. It's more of like a power/social currency, as I understand. It's not necessarily
interesting.
money, but it's more of standing. The more Agam you have, kind of like the more importance you have in
Got
the
it.
world.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So the Pursuit of Agam essentially is any stand that does not have a character in it. So basically, not these guys. But
Hmm.
the other ones, right, these other three, may issue a duel. Now, this is a special type of duel. Dave over here can refuse, and nothing bad
Yeah.
happens to him. You're most likely, I'll issue the duel, and you'll most likely refuse it every time. If there's
Yeah.
a special character in there, actually, you become broken then if you then refuse it. But we're playing basic box essentially. But the idea is you issue a duel with the command stand of your unit. If you win, and there's a whole bunch of rules, by the way, where the wounds spill over and everything. That's
Yeah.
basically these two paragraphs here. But
Yes.
essentially, if you win and you kill the person, you get buffs. In this case, you gain bravery, tenacious, and indomitable for the entire battle.
Okay. Nice.
Basically, you've killed the enemy character with your normal commander, so now they're like their social standing increased essentially.
Yep.
And like I said, normally 99% of the time, unless you take the, I think I always say his name wrong, the Nemnenser,
Mem. So it's memory,
yeah,
like memory necromancer. Kind of
it's,
combination.
it's Memenser,
Yes.
yes, Memenser.
Yeah. The idea is they actually have found a. I don't want to say weaponized, but a way to almost treat memory like a spell because they don't do magic. That's not necessarily the thing. So this
No,
is the way that they do magic.
yeah. So if you have a Memenser in the unit, then if you were to refuse, you become broken. Which
Yeah.
then now you get that becomes scary.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. If you accept the duel, hey, you know what? Hey, I get some tenacious.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I do want to talk about is the warlord trait. Technically, he has two. It's the supremacy ability, but it's also the creed because he has to
Hmm.
actually take a creed. They're
Hmm.
forced to. So essentially, the warlord trait is very easy. It's in the presence of the Memmincer. During the battle, it's always considered to be active. All command stands get an additional attack on their characteristic. So they add +1. So
Yeah.
instead of getting +1 for the leader, now you have +2, which is nice. That's pretty sweet. And then for the creed, he has something known as the Ardent Creed, which is actually really, really, it was actually quite complicated last time, but now it's really stupid simple. Anytime a regiment in the army, right, becomes broken for the first time, it performs a free, completely out of sequence rally or combat rally. And remember, combat rally, I still have to roll.
Yeah.
But if I become broken, out of sequence immediately, uh, it's just completely free. I get to rally,
Yeah, nice.
and it only triggers once per battle, I should say.
Yeah.
So I can't be broken, pass it, and then get broken again and pass it again. No, no.
Hmm.
It's this happens once per battle essentially.
All right. So briefly talking about my side, our idea. So um, this game takes place over, we're in the current world now, but actual wise, it was 1,000+ years ago and all, and sorry, I should say thousand millennia ago. So Old Dominion, the Dominion originally referred to the Dominion of Man. That was where the humans were, other than, okay, there might have been some Nords, but essentially this was the human settlements. And they end up taking refuge in a Dweghom settlement at one point. And what happens there, so, very rudimentary, very caveman esque at this point, maybe a little bit more advanced, but more along that. When they make their way into this Dweghom settlement, they essentially, because of how cold it was, they went further and further towards the middle. And what they found was a furnace that essentially was always on. And what they found is if they started to praise the furnace or pray to it, the fire got stronger and better. And in essence, they sort of birthed the god. So the fire was a primordial being. It wasn't exactly a god level, but it was sort of a small fragment, a piece. And through their just sheer belief, it both got empowered and then helped power them. It got obsessed with this. So it started wanting to do more and more. They could not understand the Dweghomes, um, metallurgy and all the work they did, but this thing did. So it taught them. And by teaching them, got praised more and more and more. And over time, they named it. They named it Hasla. So they pretty much made their own god. And over time, that god split into multiple pieces, pulled parts off to just try and get more and more. Essentially, at some point, they break away from it. They strike down their god, not full destruction, because it is immortal, can't be truly killed. But in this striking down, in this weakening, it meets the primordial spirit of death. and it joins with
Whoops.
that.
Whoops.
Yep. And in that joining, essentially the main city of the human empire is utterly destroyed, turned into black swirling magic. And all the dead in that area, as well as, some of the living kind of get taken over as well. But all the dead in the area start coming back with one goal: kill the living. Actually, the Nords, a lot of their stuff comes out of what the Old Dominion does when it kind of walks across the world, because they start walking out with, um, sort of a desire, but not an intelligence. So that's sort of what we are. We're the undead faction. So if we start down here near the bottom, we have our Praetorians. They are our more elite. Sorry, these are our legionnaires. My apologies. These are the legionnaires. With my leader, we have the Praetorians. These are the more elite version of these guys here. My leader is an Archimandrite. It's a wizard for all intents and purposes. It's really a priest, lore wise, but that's really what it is. We have our cares here. These are essentially spirits that fire shots. And we have our Morai, which are essentially our same sort of form, but they fight in close combat. Both of them have some magic. We'll talk about that as we go along, but that's
Yeah.
essentially what this army is here. For my special abilities, in terms of that, my being the warlord just means that I get to cast spells twice from my leader. Normally, you can only ever cast one spell from the model. I get to cast two. And once per battle, until the end of the round, that stand itself may re-roll dice for casting spells. There's a draw event every leader automatically gets. We'll get to that if any of us use it. But that's the overall of the two factions. And when we do the other factions, we'll discuss them as well. So for our field of battle, we're keeping this real simple. Most of their scenarios are related to 2,000 points with tons and tons of objectives and stuff all over the place. We ain't got that kind of points. Just so we know, these two forces might be 720 or about that. The battle's not going to be. It's not going to be an even battle. In general, my faction struggles probably the most against Dweghom. Our big claim to fame, other factions have resolve. Most of all their models have resolve. Resolve means when we're in close combat and you take damage, you then take resolve tests equal to the damage that you took. So you could lose as many models as died in combat. Most of our faction, every model that's out currently, and most of the ones that have not been released yet either, have what we call animated vessel. Animated vessel means you don't have a resolve characteristic because you're undead. You don't care, or the living dead. We also are terrifying. So we make your resolve worse, and we don't take resolve tests. There are some living things in here like cultists, but that's none of the stuff that we're going to see. So for my faction, the one thing I will say is also we are an undead faction, but we are an elite undead faction. We actually tend to have fewer models than other people. And as our models die, we get more powerful. So remember, these are the undead warriors brought back to life. As I lose stands, my guys start remembering the old past they had, which means I start getting some of my extra rules. So I have some rules locked behind, essentially stands dying. At our point total, I'm going to be starting at the level 2. Normally start at level 1, nothing. Level 2 means that you get them as draw events when the unit goes. Level 3, you get them as draw, and you can actually do an action to do the thing. There's a level 4 as well. That's not going to play in here. We're going to keep this simple. But like I said, for the field of battle, we got one 9-inch objective in the middle. We got some forests. We got some hills. The game is played to 10 rounds. We're going to play 10 rounds. We're going to say claiming the middle is worth 2 points. Killing a leader is worth 2 as well. And we're probably just going to go until Dan's army rolls over mine. But you'll still see the game either way.
It's so. So I'm going to disagree with you slightly. I
All
actually
right.
think your army is a very good pair. I actually played your army at 2,000 points against Brian.
Yeah.
And I did make some mistakes, obviously, which might have
Yeah.
changed the game. But overall, the fact that you don't take resolve, especially at may not matter so much at smaller points, but at 2,000 points, God, it really does grind it.
Here,
Because, you may have less, but you got to kill all of them.
but here's the thing. Here's why. And again, that's at this level.
Right.
Other levels might change. At this level, you have very good defenses, and my army doesn't cleave.
Yeah, exactly. That's so. I'm just
Yes.
saying at this level, it
There's
might
plenty
not
of
be
models
good.
that do,
Yeah.
but we don't have those. So no, but it doesn't matter if it's going to be equal or not. The idea is we're roughly equal in points. So,
Exactly.
all right. So we would, figure out sides, everything like that. We're going to be on the sides we're obviously on. What we would do now then, the way this game works is first of all, nothing starts on the board. So we're not going to start any units on the board. What's going to happen is our units have different classes of how heavy they are essentially. We have light, medium, heavy. There is a table related to how fast that those units will come in.
Oh, I should open up to it. Hold on. Where's that
Yeah.
stupid rule book?
Yeah. It's the rule
Uh,
book's up here.
there we
So,
go. I got you.
yep. Yep. So you go ahead and do that if you like.
Yeah.
I'll give you a moment to do that.
Wait.
So we're going to be rolling based off of
There
the
we go.
round and based off of a die number when units come in. So as we see, let me center this a little more. In round one, lights come on and a 4 or less. This is a roll under game. Round two, lights are still a 4 or less, and you can start rolling for your mediums. You need a 2 or less. Round three, hey, lights are automatic and so on. We can see there's this table. One of the improvements they did for this edition
Thank
is
God.
that you get to have one unit of an appropriate size that's allowed to come in automatically.
Oh my God. Thank God.
I've absolutely played games where I have 3 units who come in and they have nothing, and I'm starting to fill the board.
Yep.
Um,
It's this. This is something I will say. Out of all the changes they've done in the game, this is by far one of my favorites
yeah.
because Dweg tend to run heavy to medium. They have some good
Yes.
lights. Don't get me wrong. Like the ballista are
Mhm.
fine, but
Yeah.
honestly, most of our stuff is medium, if not heavy. And
Yeah.
to not have anything on the table sometimes until even round 3 is just
Yeah. That's
yeah.
rough.
It's rough.
The other thing to say is for this objective, to make the game more fair, lights are not allowed to cap or earn objectives. They can contest, but they can't take them.
Exactly.
Again, there can be some small rules. You might have special rules that break it, but we're not going through a bunch of those right this moment. Right? And needless to say, we don't have those rules.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have.
How many lights do you have?
I have one.
Okay, so your light is automatically in. You don't even have to roll for it. You can go ahead and put it
Oh,
at the edge of the board.
yep. Give me a sec. Oh, that's the wrong one.
So for mine, I have 2 light units. These both are lights. One will come in automatically. I am going to choose the Moray to come in automatically because I don't get to roll and then pick. I have to pick the automatic and then roll for any that remain.
Yep.
So it's on a 4. I have one of them. So I'm going to, oh, sorry, that was 4 dice. My apologies. One die on a 4. There we go. My apologies, did that backwards. One die on a 4. Nope. So sorry. Yeah, less than we're good because I rolled a 3. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know why it said fail. That just might be the die roller. So I do get them because this game is always an under. Everything is under.
Yep.
Always, always, always. All right. So I'm going to get 2 units this first round. Dan will get 1. What we do now then is we go to our deck of cards, and normally there'd be a secondary objectives. We're not doing that here. Plus, they're not in this right now for my army. And what I do is I take these 2 cards, and I'm going to choose the order that they're going to come in. So I'm going to choose who activates when. Whoever's on the top of the stack when it's my turn, I'm going to flip that card. Whoever it is, they get to go. Dan will make a stack as well, but he only has 1 unit, so obviously it doesn't matter.
Unit. I should ask in this TTS when you make a
Yes.
stack of cards, how do you organize them again? I was trying to remember.
The ones lower numbered are the higher in the stack.
Or the top. So got it.
Yes. Okay. So if you, like I said, if you do a search, I put my cares there. Notice it's 1 and 2.
Oh, that's what it is. It's search. Got it.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out
whichever one is the lower number on search is the one higher up in the stack.
Got it. Okay. I was trying to figure out how to open up that stupid box. Okay. We got it.
No. Okay. So I have my stack. He has his stack of a card. What we would do now,
a whole stack, guys.
Yep. What we would do now is we get to roll off to see who actually takes the turn. Now, whoever has the smaller stack can either add 1 or subtract 1 to this. Again, it's a roll under system, so lowest wins.
All right.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, all right. Hold on. I got this. All right. So
3.
I can reduce that to a 2, but it won't matter. You rolled lower, so you are.
Yep. So I'm going to choose to take it, so I will. And what we do then is we just flip over the top card of the stack. So we are in turn 1. We currently have no score. Surprise, surprise. And we're going to have the cares. Like I said, these stats are a little off, so we'll have to essentially, we're using phones to do it. I don't have stat cards on this for the moment, but it's nice and simple. For these guys, they're move 6.
Oh, the fast.
So, yes, they're ghosts. So, for actions, things they can do. Dan, can you flip it to the
Yep,
list of
it's
normal
right
actions?
here. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, wait, damn it. Wait, is that? Nope,
Nope,
nope. Sorry,
that's
hold
not
on.
it.
It's right here. There we are.
There we go. Okay, action wise, march, move, volley, shoot. If you can shoot, um, some models can't. They will show that they don't. You'll have a rule on you about shooting if you can. It's barrage. If it doesn't say barrage, you don't shoot. And you'll notice if you can't shoot, you're not going to have a volley characteristic anyway. Clash, fight in close combat. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the actions.
Oh, you did say actions. I'm sorry.
Yep, actions. That's okay.
It's actually, wait, hold on. It
No,
actually
it
is
should be
that
the other way.
now. You Oh, that's so weird. Did I
Yes.
pass?
No, you didn't pass it yet.
Huh.
It's in the round. It's after. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. So action wise, march, you can move. Charge, get into close combat. Notice though, clash is separate. That's fighting close combat. Getting into combat and fighting are two separate things. Rally, removing broken and all. We'll talk about that when we get to those sort of things. Reform, change the way you look. Take aim, get +1, essentially +1 to hit when you volley. At volley, shoot. In combat, you can fight. You can combat rally. So again, you can remove being broken. You can reform in combat, but could be bad. Inspire, you can get +1 to hit in combat. Withdrawal, you can leave. Since he has literally nothing I can do otherwise, these unit is just going to walk on. So you walk on from the board edge, and I can do 2 moves, so I'm just going to move forward 12. So these guys are going to go there. That is their activation. I will put a heart tracker behind them to be able to track wounds, because they one of the changes, they uncoupled the wounds from the stand. So every model's not a wound.
Good.
It doesn't mean it's not, but like these guys are 4 wounds, so each stand is 4. But I don't have to remove models anymore because other ones might be 5 or 6.
Like mine
Dan will flip his card, and yours are 5s.
Yep, that's why.
Okay, yeah. So yours is that.
Chunky.
So
yep.
you walk on. These are your ballast day.
Yep, and we're gonna move 9 and then wheel 1, I guess. So 9 and then.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, be careful with that. Yeah.
And then
in this game for movement, you just move
this?
forward. So right click, you want show buttons.
Yep.
Click on the little dark spot on the side you want to wheel, and then just slowly turn it, and then click when you're done.
I remember this.
You missed.
Oh wait.
There you go.
Yeah.
A little much. Yeah.
There we go. 1 inch.
And then
unclick, and then we're good.
Yep. And then you're good. So you do have to count that movement as part of the movement as well. So he essentially was a move 5. He moved 5, 4, and then 1 turn. So he double moved. All right. It's obvious what the other one is for me because it's the only other unit. It's the Moray. They are the same exact move. The difference is they want to get in close combat. They have some other rule differences, but for the moment, that's the main thing. So they're going to come over here. So Starmer off the board, and these guys are just going to go straight forward. Again, we might be a little bit off on movement, but that's fine. There we go. That's my guys. You have nowhere near range. Pull back.
Oh,
your range is nothing like that. They lowered the ranges a lot in the game, which is honestly
it's
good.
Still 18 though. Hold on, it's still 18, which is
18
nuts.
is some of the longer ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine I think is 18 as well. Is it? Let me look at Cares. No, I saw ours. Ours is 12. They actually shortened ours a lot.
Yeah.
All right. That gives us the first round because we have no other things to activate. Let me give these guys a heart.
I'm just going to use the D8s since
That's fine. Yeah, I'm just putting it behind them. Like I said, I'm technically on my Memories of Old, the second level, even with no tokens, just because of how small a game we're playing. But that didn't help these guys with much of anything for the moment. All right, so we now will go to round 2. Round 2, we do exactly the same way. If we could have scored, we would have. There's nothing to score. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to take a look at what's allowed to come in. Lights are still on a 4.
Yep.
But mediums now are on a 2 up. Or sorry, say 2 and under, I should say, not 2 up.
Yep.
On a 2. We do get to declare one unit automatically to start, and then we roll for any additional.
This may shock you, but I have the one medium unit that is going to pop in.
Oh, the other two are both heavy?
The other two are even the hold raw is heavy.
Ah, funny.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
that's
so
heavy centric.
both my Centurions as well as my Praetorians and your characters don't make your stands heavier. If you put someone who's lighter or heavier in with a unit, they count as that size for this. They will be their own size for capping objectives. So if you have a medium character in a light unit, that medium character can claim. But here everyone's medium. So they're going to be the automatic. The other one I'm going to roll for, but I'm going to need a 2. So I got 1 die, I need a 2 or less. 5. Nope. But I know I'll get them for free next turn. Now, I'm getting a character in, so I'm going to take the character as well. I'm going to take the Praetorians. Those actions we showed are what normal things can do. Characters do a little bit different. They can cast spells. They can
Duel.
duel people, stuff like that. So let me take
Rally.
my
Thank
stack.
God.
Yes, they can also do the rally for the unit. So let's do.
Oh, actually, let me put these guys out here.
I think I'm fine with that. Oh, I didn't flip the deck. There we go. Now I flipped it. Now he doesn't see it. Not that he was looking. He has a total of 2 units. All right, are you ready?
I am completely ready.
All right, so we take a single die. I have more cards in my stack, so Dan can add or subtract a 1. I got a 3, and you rolled a 1, so it is you.
All right. I'll have you select who goes first. I always, right, or is it me?
I can't remember.
I always forget. So you play so many game systems.
Yeah, that is the one thing that changes per game system. It is. We're actually in the. No. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. You're going the wrong way. It's command phase. It should be. Command phase should be supremacy phase. Roll off the player with gets +1 or -1. The player with the lowest score is the first player this round. So no, you are first player. It's a forced.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I agree that we play so many games. Half the games let you choose, and half of them don't.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna flip the top card. Hiya. And it is the Hold Warriors. Yay! And they're literally just gonna
walk on.
Yeah, they're gonna dual mark. Oh, look at that. Just trying to line it up so it cuts, so it doesn't.
That's fine. Yeah, you can adjust them a little left and right as necessary. I was going to say, where the hell are they going? They're probably 10.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're 5.
They could be 11 if they have a banner.
Yeah, but they don't.
We're good. There we go. We're good.
All right. My top card, of course, is going to be my Praetorian Guard. So their move is actually correct. Their move is a 5. So these guys, there's enough space for them. They're just going to move up 10 then. They're not nearly as fast as the other ones. Since these guys are allowed to cap objectives because they're medium, they obviously want to get to there.
We're both. It's almost like we're both racing for something. I wonder what.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and act your Ballast Day.
And honestly, they're just going to stay there.
Okay.
I don't want to move closer because I remember the game where Brian took these and they actually shot me. I know they only got 12 inches.
Yes.
But these guys have 18, and that I want to use that to my advantage.
Yes, so and we do have some spells on some of these guys. Most of our spells are about the 12-inch range, but they actually do have spells that they can do. That's on themselves. Yeah, it's 10 and 12, so I can hurt you from 10 to 12.
Yeah.
So for other things I can do, so my Archimandrite goes. From my Archimandrite, if I was in combat, I could duel. I don't want to. I'm a wizard or a priest. But I can cast spells. And because of my warlord trait, I'm allowed to cast 2 spells. So we are going to cast 2 spells. Give me one quick second to figure out which spells I want. That one's funny. That one's not too
While
bad.
he's
Last one,
discussing
power.
what spells he
Yep.
wants to use, another cool addition to the game that they changed was before you had to purchase the spells you wanted, which kind of sucked because you always got the same spells. Now you choose a school of magic and you just get all the spells. So, for example, if I had a tempered sorcerer in here, I can choose the school of earth, school of fire, school of magma. And if I choose school of fire, I get all three spells associated with that school. And it's no cost either. So that's a
Yeah.
pretty neat change, in my opinion, to spell casting.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do then. I first look if I'm going to cast a spell. I make sure I have them. I see what I am. I need to be essentially a wizard or a priest. I'm a priest 6. That means I get 6 dice.
Yep.
I'm going to be casting the spell Dark Immolation. So Dark Immolation, it's range 8. Attunement means what I need on the die, that or less, to succeed. I'll need attunement 3. It
Yep.
is scaling. Scaling means if I got a bunch of models there, if I got more and more stands, it can get tougher. It's a friendly regiment that's close within 8 inches, gains aura death plus X special rule, where it's the power tier. We're currently tier 2. So in other words, it ups my aura death by 2 if I have it, or it gives me a 2 if I don't. Aura death means if you start in combat with me, take auto hits per stand that you
Yeah,
touch.
that's disgusting.
So we are 6, so we have 6 total dice. All spells require at least 2 successes to go
Yep.
off. So we're going to roll it. We got
There we
2. And even if I didn't, I have Devout, which means I could make 1 failure success. So technically I only need 1. I am going to put it on my Mori. So they are technically R of Death 4 for now. It's not going to matter, but I want to put it on them anyway.
That's still disgusting.
Yes, I am allowed to cast another spell. I'm not going to bother. At this range, it's not going to help me.
Yep.
Then it's just my units left because Dan's run out of stuff. If I pull this off, it's because your stuff is heavy. My Morigo, they're going to move up. Hindering just relates to charge. That's all that does.
Well, it's obscuring, so it actually halves my shots as well.
It will. That will help. But in terms of like for movement, it's not actually slowing me down for movement.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
So we'll go R12. Yeah. So essentially when he shoots at me, he's going to get less shots. And the other unit's going to go up. And let's put them to 10 for the moment.
These are the spellcasters, right? Here, I got you.
Yes, they can spellcast. We're outside 18. I'm fine with that. I think they're going to just stay there.
Oh, yeah, you're outside.
Yeah. Well, I'm not worried about those guys. Those guys aren't shooting at me.
No.
The guys in blue are. The guys in blue are too far away. I mean, if you move forward and then shoot, so be it. But if you move forward, I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's this.
All right. That ends us for round 2. So we're playing very light on points, so we don't have a lot of units. So this is going pretty fast.
Yeah.
And sorry, I put it up at the 2. So we're going to go to 3. So I auto get my last unit because I'm medium.
Who do I
turn 3? Are you allowed to?
Yeah, it's on a 2.
Yep, on a 2. So one of them's automatic, and then the other one you get to roll for.
I know. I'm just. Do I need these guys right now? No, I need these guys. All right, I'm gonna auto choose the. Yes. I'm gonna auto choose these guys with the Rodicon. No. We're choosing Dragon Slayers. Right. This is a mistake that I'm going to regret. I know. I can feel it in my bones. All right. Let me put all of this together.
Yep. Well, remember, you get to roll for the other unit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we'll set you to a 2, and you got 1 die. So click it over here. Yep. We got a special die roller. We want to do it from here.
Wait.
You got to just click on the 1. You missed. No, click on the 1, like right there. It didn't do anything. I'll click it. The die type you wanted to roll was not on the pad. All right, try it again.
There it is. Oh, I saw it. Oh,
yeah, okay. I saw it for a second. I don't know what happened there, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's funny though.
So one thing I don't recall, maybe you do, because it's been a bit. For spells, when do they stop? Now.
Oh, they did change that. No.
Yes, I know they changed it. I just don't remember when.
I think it's until they activate next. Give me a second.
Yeah, you can look there. I'll try to look at here as well. Yep. And that's the one thing I can't remember.
It was funny because I was reading it before because I now started using sorcerers a lot more, but all of my stuff is damage. It's none of it is buff, which is hilarious. Yeah. but I wanted to check. Hold on. Where the hell are spells? Magic. There we go.
Yeah.
Um,
End of the round. Nope. Done.
End of the round. Oh, okay, it is dead. All
Yep.
right.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. Okay, so it is end of the round. So I got my other unit in. I got these guys. Now we just got to figure out what I'm going to do.
Yep, I'm just going to flip this and organize. Oh, nope, nope. Get back in.
So let me look at this field of battle. What do we want to do? How far apart are we?
Search. There we go. Somewhere on you next, and then I want you to go. Oh no, I've manipulated the deck.
Well, it's
I
going to
like
tell you
that.
that.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
funny.
fine.
Um,
Do
but
we just be bold?
We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. That's a
Maybe.
all right.
Maybe
I am
we
set
do.
and ready to go.
I'm not.
These guys are
This
obviously
guy's
not
got
here.
actually. These guys
I'll
could
put.
go here.
We know it's Dragon Slayers. I'll put them back over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
These guys.
Uh,
It's just that funny enough, your guys are not close to the die roller, and mine are, and it keeps trying to shove them in the box.
yeah. Let me check the range on a spell. Because now we got some potential. No, that ain't gonna matter. Do we just wait then? Your guys are like a 5 move,
Yes.
so that's not gonna be too tough for you. Maybe we're too far. Maybe. Oh, I gotta flip it either way. All right. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We could do that to start. That's kind of clever, actually. Let's do this because I like that idea. Yeah, we're gonna try that. Also because it's funny. So, we need to roll some dice for this. So I get 1 die. I still have more units because he's still got
Yep.
a unit off the board. So
2
he
units
gets
that he
plus
can
or
roll.
minus 1.
Yep.
I rolled a 5, so you got to beat me. Yep, you're good. So you must go first.
Yes. I will activate my
Let
ballast
me
die
actually
first.
pull my unit there. Okay.
Ballast die, did I do this right? Yes, I did.
Yep, that's your ballast
So
die.
here's your ballast die. So they're going to stand still and shoot into. Shoot into these guys.
Yeah, you can't reach the other guys anyway. Yep.
So we're gonna.
So you can essentially take aim, which will give you +1, and then shoot. Now, because of this terrain, the fact that I'm essentially blocked by it, he's going to get some lesser shots. Because actually, let's
Check it.
take a look. I know you do, but part of me is not. I think it's if you can draw any line, you might actually be okay.
Draw any line.
So as far as we know, but based off the rules, he can fire in fine because these guys are sticking out a little bit. That's on me. I should have pushed him a little bit further over, but hey, it's all good. So how many shots do you get?
So these are barrage 3 each, right?
Okay.
So that'll be 6.
9 shots. Wait. There's barrage 3. You got 3 stands.
Yes. But I was going to say, I get 1 extra shot because of the leader, right?
Okay, number of stands, including command stand with leader. So
the leader. Okay, that's where it is. Okay.
Yes. So it does mention it there. They don't mention it otherwise because I know some of my units do not have that.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. I thought because it was free.
No, my Mori and Cares do not get command stands.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not command stands.
I mean,
but that also means this is something when you look at the army builder that they don't say. So that's why I couldn't find it. I was saying I don't think it's there anymore.
That was so weird. I was literally.
So my legionnaires get it. My Praetorians get it. So yes, you do get the extra one. So you have 10.
All right. So 10. Now, by the way, the supremacy ability that I have is only for attacks, not volleys. So that's why I don't get an extra one.
Yeah.
Right. So I normally, let me see here. Let me back this up a little bit. My volley is 2. So this will increase my volley to 3.
Yep.
And pew.
All right. So it looks like he's got 4.
Yep.
All right. So we'll go ahead and remove the ones that didn't work. I'll just roll on this side since we're here. Now, I can either take defense or evade. Defense is usually lowered by certain things, cleave and other rules like that. I have an evade of 2. I have no defense. So
I was going to say I have more pierce.
So we lose 1. So we lose 1 wound. So we're going to take this.
That was a good roll.
We've taken, that was actually a really good roll. I'm not going to complain. I've taken 1 wound. There are 4 wounds on my guys each. Not that I take resolve, but ranged combat doesn't cause resolves.
Spells do, for those who are listening.
Yes, spells do unless the spell says otherwise.
Yep. All right.
So my first unit then, because I wasn't sure who would get first, is the Mori.
Yeah. Shocked. Charge it.
I wanted to hopefully go before you because then I'd hit you with all my Aura of Death. So if we go there, I won't be in your line of sight anyway, so it'd be tough for
No.
you. That's fine. So we're going to do a 6-inch move. And then if we go closest to closest, that's his 8.7. I think, yeah, I'm closer than 8.7. It's just going to the end. I'm about
It's
8
adding
away.
the hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No, it's not adding the hill. It's just adding, it's putting it to the corner.
Oh,
What I
weird.
should do is right off the side to it. Yeah, it's going to be about
You're
an 8.
8.
So for charges, so I'm going to charge. The way that, do I want to do? No, I probably don't want to stand out there. I could do spells because these guys have spells as well. But I think I charge and just hang out with you. Unless I just immolate. That gives me more Aura of Death. No, I'll do that next time. I'm going to charge in because I'm going to assume if I charge in, it might be a little bit hard for you to see me anyway, and you can't come in off the battlefield and fight the same turn. You're not allowed to do that.
Exactly.
So we're going to charge. The way charging works, it's your move characteristic plus a die. So I get a 12-inch charge. That is more than enough to make it. We could technically make it to the other unit if we wanted, but we'll go here. So we might have to finagle this a little bit to make it work.
Oh, the joys of electronic combat.
Yeah.
You're in. It's fine.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Here, I got it. You start getting your dice.
Oh, actually, what easiest way? Just show the buttons because you keep hiding my buttons to wheel to close the door. There we go. Whoop.
Whoa.
Sorry, that's on me. I hit this by accident. There we go. Yeah, so one thing in this, if you hit this when it's locked, it does that. So I keep my buttons on. That's what I do. Because I moved and then charged. So that is their activation.
Weirdly, you are in my front door.
Yes. Yeah, you can see. I thought you wouldn't be able to because I do have to try to maximize, but that's okay. If your other guys get locked in with me, that's great.
Yeah, I almost don't want to charge you.
You probably don't want to because if you do that, you're going to be sticking out. I could probably reach you with range. And then next round, when you start, you're going to be taking potentially a lot of damage. All right, it goes to you, though.
All right. My hold warriors are going to go.
Okay.
I think you were 15 away. Hold on.
Yeah, you might have to go right off the edge. About 15 is the easiest way. Just go right off the side.
Yeah.
Just short of 16.
So I would need. So if I move, that'll make
you
it
need
11.
6.
I would need a 6.
Yeah. You could move up just to get to a better position.
What's their evade and stuff? Oh, they don't take resolve. Oh, that's right.
Evade is 2.
Resolve. I know. They also don't take resolve.
No, we don't. Problem. And actually, right now, when we activate next round, we are a unit that comes with cleave, and we have spells as well to up our Aura of Death.
You might do it to just try to kill something. Hold on. Let's just really quick look at their stats. So if I charge, they become Clash 3, 4 attacks each, but only 2 stands are going to be able to hit you. So that's only going to be 9 attacks in total at cleave, and there's no cleave on them. There's nothing, but you have evade anyway. Nah, not worth it. What we're going to do? I
agree. Like you might get them sooner or later, but I'm going to get to the points, and I'm going to be hitting you otherwise.
Yeah. We are going to.
Are you trying to stop short? You can get into the range.
No, I'm going to get into range, but like by the minimum. I don't want to get hit with the Roman Legionnaires.
I don't think you will. They don't move that fast.
Just in case. Because that's more than enough for next.
Yes.
Oh, I should have marked where they were. Fuck.
That's all right. What for the back line?
Reinforcement line. Yeah.
Yeah. They were like about here.
Yeah. All right, that's fine.
But remember, you got to be behind it. They weren't far forward enough yet. Your other unit couldn't come in behind them. It won't do any good. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The hold rod's in there.
Yeah. Yeah. They're wide. I mean, you could change the shape, but
no, you good.
All right. So it goes to me. We're going to flip, and we're going to have our Praetorian Guard go. Because I wasn't sure what he was going to do. So our Praetorian Guard are just going to move up. We'll go the 10, because now we have at least 2 units, 2 spots touching. I think you got 2 as well. So
2, yeah.
Yeah, we are tied by the tiniest amount. It goes to you for your unit that's off the board to come on in.
Yep, and they'll move in. They'll just walk on.
Yeah, so that's his Dragon Slayers.
Charge this.
You
Well,
cannot
I can't
charge it. It's
charge. I
illegal.
know, I can't charge in, but I'm saying like
Nope.
maneuver it so that next turn, they'll march on 10. As a just in case, they'll do 9.
Not bad, because if I go first and like these guys get super injured, you might want to come into them.
No, but then you'll. What I'm
Not
gonna do?
necessarily, because
Yeah,
I'll probably up my dark sorry, up my aura of death and then
yeah.
swing. Because remember, I could take an inspire action. I'm not going to do that. Oh,
I'll move him
that's the other
there.
thing about our army. Other armies can choose to inspire as an action. We cannot.
I'll move
We
him
can
there.
get
That's 10
inspired when
inches.
charging, but we're not allowed
Yeah.
to choose it.
There's my 10 inches. It gives me just in case.
Yeah, yeah, you got decent position
Exactly.
there. All right, that's it for Dan's activation. So now it goes to me for anything else that I want to do. So Archimandrite's going to go. The Archimandrite, of course, can cast spells. So we're going to take a look, and I may cast 2. So one of them is a heal spell, range 12. I'm going to be too far for my heal. Yep, can't heal because we do actually have heal spells. I could do the Dark Immolation again. That would up their power tier. I can get. Oh, I can do Unholy Baptism. That does some damage. I think that's the thing I do. I used to have a thing that would up power tiers, but I do not have that. And I don't think my cares care. Nope, they don't care.
Stop that.
That was great, and you love it.
Oh
So
my
I'm
god.
going to do
Yeah.
an Unholy Baptism. 12 inches, we're within 12. So it's attunement 3. That means I need 3s or less. Scaling, if he had more than 3 stands, it starts making it tougher. The number of successes and stuff like that I need. I inflict 1 hit per success on the enemy regiment, and they have the armor piercing 1 rule. So I'm going to essentially be potentially piercing the armor. So I get 6 dice. And as I said, I have Devout. Devout means I can take a fail and make it a success. I need at least 2 successes. So I have 4, but I can make this a success as well. So I got 5 armor piercing 1 hits into you.
All right. So 5 of them, you said?
Yep, I got 5. What
All
is
right.
your armor on those guys?
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Their armor is 2, but they have shields. Oh.
So that makes them a 3, but
3, but they'll
minus
bring it back down
1,
to 2.
back
Yep.
to 2s.
Huh.
And this
Oh.
does cause
Affect, yep. Morale.
morale.
All right. So 3 do die.
Yep.
And that causes 3 morale. I do resolve
Yep.
the resolve is 2. The resolve is 2. So going back to this, so I've taken 3
let
wounds.
me check one thing real fast. Let me check animate vessel. What is the oh, it's just having terrifying.
Why
Where
you do
is
that?
it? Terrifying 1. Oh no, you're fine. Terrifying is only in base contact.
Well, I have 3 wounds left on this one because I want to keep the ones in the objective, obviously.
Yep.
And then resolve 2. So I need
Yep.
to pass one of these to survive. Damn it.
You don't.
So
You're what? 5 wounds base?
6 or 5 on these guys. 5.
Okay. So
So
you lose 1 stand and 1
and
wound.
get a wound. Yep.
Yep.
Put this down.
You put that on a 7. Put it hit 1. Literally the number 1.
No, I'm
Mouse over it. Hit 1. There you go.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to kill. I was counting down.
Count down then. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was.
All right.
That's what I was
fine.
doing. That.
All right.
Do this,
That spell is actually really good. That spell did a lot better than I thought it would.
This.
I expected that spell to do nothing.
Then do. No, I fucked up. Fucked up, Dave.
What? No, it's simple. Just go like that. Lift them up. Pop them right back on. Lock it up.
And then put it back where they were.
Yeah, when you change the size, it's always going to knock them off a little bit, but they can be fixed easily.
Got it. Okay. And then goodbye.
I'm allowed to cast a second spell, but none of it's going to help me. Because it goes away at the end of the round, so we're not going to cast any more spells. What we are going to go with now, then, is our cares.
Yep.
And our cares are currently at 7 inches. So, when I take a look at the cares, they have Barrage 3, range 12. If you're within half the distance, you get an extra on your barrage. I'm just outside, so I could walk forward. I would absolutely be allowed to walk forward and do that. The reason I'm not going to is I have some other spells as well. These guys are allowed to cast spells as if they were a character. So I'm just going to do that way. Otherwise, I could move forward and then do this, or I could aim and fire. but um, I could actually even also remove your defense, but that's okay. Your defense 2/3. I'm okay with that. Um, yeah, we'll just fire it anyway. So for these guys, they are a barrage 3 stands. That's 9 shots. We will do
You don't
this
have a leader
first.
in that one, you said, right?
No. We don't get. Yeah, these guys don't get leaders. So we have 9 shots, and their volley is on a 2. So we're gonna look for 2s. We got 3.
All right, I have 3 right here. Any armor pierce or anything?
Nope. No. Just
Those are
normal stuff on
threes.
this. All right.
Oh, I
So
get
lose 1.
one. All right, so this goes
Okay.
down to 3.
All right.
Boop.
And now we're going to cast a spell because these guys have spells as well. We are going to cast Insanity. A 2-2, so I need 2s. I get 2 hits per success on a target enemy regiment, and it rolls defense on its lowest resolve. It does not cause morale. Since we're at tier 2, then any wounds caused by the spell deal 1 extra if he rolls a 6. I am a priest 1 per stand plus 1 per stand. So I'm a priest 6. Because they have that as their special. So I get 6 dice. And I'm looking for 1s and 2s. I get 3. So by this spell, I get 2 hits per success. So you're going to take 6 hits at your lowest resolve. If you roll
2.
any 6s, it's 2 wounds.
Yep.
What is your resolve?
I take 2. So I take
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Yep.
Or 5 wounds, I should say, right?
Yeah. All right. These guys, I'm doing a hell of a lot better than I thought. I realized, like, oh man.
So-
But if your Dragon Slayers touch me, and I know your Dragon Slayers have really good armor and really good resolve, these guys are actually a little bit weak in that, but that's not so bad.
Actually, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, you just remove a whole base.
Hold on. Let me just roll this real quick. Looking for 2s again. 2 more. So this is down to 1. Now, normally.
No. That does not cause morale.
Oh!
I need to get to tier 3 for morale. That spell specifically says no morale.
Now,
because that, but that's why it's 2 per instead of 1, because it doesn't do morale until I get to my highest power.
And hit.
Which I can only get to the power realistically by losing models. You don't even need the base thing under your. Well, I guess you technically need it for wheeling purposes.
Yep.
There you go. All right. I still do have 1 more unit left, which is crazy. My Legionnaires. So we're going to show how reserves come in. I can come in from the back, just as I did before. My other option is I can come from the side. The rules for coming from the side are essentially at the start of the round, you look at the back lines of your models, not over the halfway point though. And then your units may come in behind them with certain restrictions. The restriction is a size restriction. Essentially, everyone can come in behind everything except once you get to it, there's one spot that's a little bit weird.
Heavies can't come behind lights is the biggest thing.
Yeah,
you can't.
That's the only restriction. Everyone else comes behind anything. So here, I would be behind the back. I could come on this side, or I could come to the other side. I want to come this side because this is where he has his hold regs. So I can walk in the board from here. You don't have to make it on your first move, but you do have to make it on by the second. So I'm allowed to wheel and do all that kind of stuff, but I had to get there by the end. So I am going to walk forward essentially 3 inches.
Did you wait? Oh, you're coming behind the. Oh, they're medium, not heavy.
These are medium. Oh. I have no heavies in this. So this is my first move. And then I'm going to do another 5-inch move. Oops, sorry. I moved off the corner. Got to be on the corner. So about there. So whether or not they're further up, they're a bit further up, but they might be positioned better. So if he does get, say he rushes that unit up and charges them, these guys are in a position to intercept. And that will do it for me. So
you do get points.
I do get points because I do have 2 in the middle now with your 1. Oh, and you are broken.
No.
You don't break?
Remember the Warlord ability, the first time they get broken.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Free out of action, either combat rally or rally.
Is it any unit or is it every unit?
Oh, every unit, the entire
Got it. Okay. So at this point, I literally can't break you.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
we're
no.
only threes.
Hold on.
They're just
They
going to
can be
shatter
broken
you.
again.
Now they can't because they'll be gone.
Die. They'll be dead. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
In the larger games, in smaller games, I don't know. Yeah, in large
In
games, it's a
smaller
lot of
games,
fun.
it's good because I guess if you had like a 4, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
weird in this, but hey, it's something. That's right. Like that's why our power pool is so different because otherwise our power pool is impossible to get. I barely have 7 stands to die.
yeah.
That would be almost my whole army. I
All
only
right.
came with 13 stands.
Give me a
All
second.
right, so
This stacks of
that'll
12.
do that.
This stacks of
None of these guys have
12.
taken wounds, but I'll put their things behind them.
And then flip.
So
And
we are
then,
now going to turn 4.
yep.
Dan gets his last unit automatically.
That's
I have
two,
all of my
technically.
units. Huh?
Last two, technically. Ooh.
Last 2. What do you
Because
mean
the
last 2?
hold rosin the
Oh,
last
yeah,
two.
yeah, because your leader's in it. I got it. Okay. Yeah, leaders you don't roll for separately. They're just in a unit. Um, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to...
We're good here.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Yep, we're good.
So we should be 4 to 4 then. So
A
we are
5.
leaders. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, 5 to 5. My apologies.
Yep.
So we are 5 to 5. So it's just a
Yep.
flat die roll.
Hup.
No bonuses.
Hup. I missed the box.
I got a 4.
I got a 2.
All right, you must go first.
Yep. And I will go first with the Dragon Slayers, actually.
Okay,
We're going to issue a
interesting.
charge.
Okay, go ahead and charge. You have the
Yeah.
distance for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Can you flip me if you don't mind?
Oh yeah, yeah. So, just so people know how charging works, we're not going
Yes.
to finagle it here. But when you charge, you get 1 free rotation, and then you move straight forward. You don't do a maximize in this game. So, in other words, what that means is if we think about his wheel, and I'll wheel him to kind of prove this point. When we wheel, and he comes forward, he's going to be able to hit that last base in. But what he can't do is shift himself like this. You're gonna have some problems actually touching because you're out of the unit.
Oh, really?
Not, you'll make it, but it's just going to be a little bit finicky to do.
Yeah.
So you're about like that. We'll put you there.
Yeah, that's fine.
But what he can't do is shift to the middle. You can do a reform to do that, but not on the charge in. So you did charge. You get to count as inspired automatically.
Yep. I already have
And
the dice up.
yep, and then it's 2 bases worth get
Yep.
to attack because counting to corners. So
Yep.
here to here counts. How
So-
many attacks does a base get?
So there are 5 attacks each.
Yep, plus
And
1
the
for
leader
your
gets
leader.
+1. Now,
Your commander
hold up.
must be in the middle.
And not only that, I also get
And
an
the one extra.
additional +1 because that's the hold Roz ability.
Yes,
So technically, I have 12.
yes, and
So
you
one
hit
for
on
the leader and one more for the hold Rob buffing the
yeah,
commands.
that's fine. And
Yep.
you hit on what, like
Fours,
fours?
but now 4s re-rolling. Oh, so yeah. So normally they hit on 4s.
Yeah,
When you inspire off of 4s, it doesn't actually become 5s.
no,
It becomes 4s re-rolling 6s.
no, fives does, 6s don't.
But I thought when you inspire off 4s, it's 4s re-rolling
No,
6s.
it's when you inspire off of a 5, it doesn't.
No, hold on.
Okay, check it.
Hold on.
I'm fairly confident of that, but I'm less confident the more you talk.
I
I don't get the stats like that.
Exactly. This is the one that I do know because it is what they do. But
Yeah.
hold on. What is it? Combat actions, I'm
It
assuming?
would be yes, it should be under that,
Uh,
or it might actually be under inspire.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have checked Inspire. Yeah, because it's not going to be rolled to hit. Oh, God damn you.
Yeah, let's go to inspire.
Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. Uh,
No, the modifier is 5 or greater. You don't
this
get you get to reroll.
modifies the clash characteristic to 5 or greater. It does not receive +1 clash, but instead reroll modified
Oh.
equals a 6. Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just reroll. Okay, sorry. It's 5 or 2 of 5 or greater, not starting with a 5. So 4 is rerolling 6s.
6s essentially. Yep.
Yes,
Boop. Oh,
which
Jesus.
is you got 0, 5, so essentially it's a full reroll. All right, so that's 12. No, sorry, minus 2,
10.
so that's 10. So I'm on a 2. It doesn't matter. So I know he armor pierces and stuff like that. We don't have armor, so we're on a 2. So I'm going to take 8. That's going to be 2 stands. So, due to some reasons, we got to pull these off. 1 stand will still have
Yeah,
one
we know.
off.
Yeah, exactly. We know what
So
we're doing.
we'll unlock them. Oh, sorry, unlock. Oh, why is the unlock not unlocking? There it is. We're gonna shrink this down.
You're counting up, right? You said.
Yeah, I'm counting up.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
And for pull
So what
purposes,
happens is I this one has you stay to the middle
actually, yeah, I do stay to the middle, and then
and
you have to push
I
forward.
shimmy in. Yep.
Yep.
Oh my
Now,
god, this is the
I have
worst.
lost 2 stands. I get 2 memories of old.
Oh my god, please.
That's what happens there.
There we go.
Good enough.
Now normally he would take resolve off this and wipe the
Yep.
unit. It'd be amazing.
Yep. We don't take
Um,
resolve.
nope.
Nope.
Eat this roadblock.
Uh, yeah, and you didn't start in combat with me, so
Yep.
my pain, my abilities don't go off. My
These
aura
will get hit.
death, aura death. You got
These
to
will get hit
start in
with aura
combat.
death. Yep.
Yes. So hey, it's my Moris. They get to go.
Shocking. Or
Yeah.
broken. Do they get broken?
We do technically get broken. It's not going to affect us, but we do.
No, because you can't inspire anyway. Who gives a damn?
Well, no, we could take the inspire action. We're allowed to do that. We don't get inspired. So in other words, we
Ah,
don't get inspired. Um, sorry. The inspire action we're not allowed to do. My apologies. We're able
yeah.
to rush. So yeah, it's not going to help us. So for the Mores, I'm going to take a look at them. We are priests. We cleave. We have translocate. He could actually just leave. That's actually, and I'm allowed to leave combat. I'm actually just allowed to just peace out
Oh, that's.
entirely.
I remember this from last time too.
Yes, I'm not going to though. That's just not fun. But what I'm
No,
going
do
to
it. I would do it.
nah, I want. Oh, actually, and I can't do the spells either. Actually, I can't. No, I can't even attempt a spell. I'm only priest 1, and you need 2 successes. So I cannot actually priest it at all. So I just get to swing. Um, what's the defense of the guys in front of me? Of the ballista?
I know they have shields. I'll give you that much. Their
Okay.
defense two is shields.
Okay.
I'll give
And
you.
what's the defense of the Dragon
Dragon
Slayers?
Slayers. Their defense 3, but a hardened 2 in case you have cleave.
Okay, so that would keep you on 3. So it's 3s or 2s. Um, I'll go for the guys in front of me because they can shoot. I get
Yep.
6 attacks. My 1 stand. They used to be 8 attacks a stand. So for anyone's like, oh man, that's great. It used to be better. We hit on 2s.
I still think you get flurry too, don't you? They kept your flurry.
These guys never had flurry.
Oh,
Other things have flurry. These guys don't. We get 2. 2
I'll
at
just roll
cleave
on
1.
this.
So
For
2 on
progress.
2s. Are you rolling over here? That's fine.
Yep. So 2, and it's cleave 1. So I go from
Yep.
2
So on
to
2s.
2.
So
So
fail
1 dies
1. So
and
then,
resolve, and your
yep, because you
terror
take
is
resolve. I'm
what?
terrifying, so -1 to your resolve
Yep.
characteristic.
So I'm 1. So I take
Yep.
2 wounds.
Yep. So 2 wounds. All right.
Yep.
That's something.
I'll take it off the side.
I lost too many of them to do that well. And obviously, we're playing small, so
Yeah.
we don't get that much stuff. And unfortunately, like I said, they can't do their spells because it just isn't going to work.
All right.
Um,
I forgot who I activated next.
You're about to find out.
Oh, that's right. The Hold Danes. So I
That single
pre-drew its
base dude?
line. No. There's
Yeah.
the Hold Warriors. The Hold
Oh, whole
Danes.
things. Okay.
Dun,
So,
dun, dun.
those guys coming in. Got it.
Right. Oh fuck! I can't rotate. I hate that I can't. I used to be able to
Yeah.
rotate with
Yeah.
my mouse wheel. I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
able to.
E and W. Yeah. Yeah. You have to be off of it first to be able to rotate.
Yeah.
All right. So they come in from the board edge.
Like this.
These guys didn't do much.
As so. Actually, they're
But
off
they
the board,
kept
but
those
yeah.
units back there. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
So now we're going to wheel on. Well, actually, we have to walk. I'll just walk.
You can do either. Remember,
Yeah,
you just have to be on by second move.
Yeah. So what I'll do it. Wait,
I moved forward because I wanted the angle.
Yeah, show button. There we are. So we're gonna rotate. I gotta do
Yep.
this one
Right there. And just
Hold on.
keep your finger close to the red. That's how you turn it
Why
back
does that
off.
say
is when it just-
44? Wait, what?
That's
Hold on,
right.
let me-
Oh,
let me-
it
yeah.
gave you some sort of weird. It's working now. It's fine.
Yeah, hold on. Let me rotate him back to normal then, because there we go.
Right about there.
So, let's try that again.
Yeah, just something weird.
What the?
It's just go. It's all right. You're count down off the numbers. It started you at a 15,
Yeah,
and now it's normal. So that would be like 5.
that's 5 right there. All right.
Yes,
And
and
then
then you got to
we're
probably
gonna-
just walk forward
Yep.
to get on the board. Okay, so now we got a different unit. We got to
Those
start
trees are
targeting.
solid.
Yes.
Oh no.
If need be, we can move the train
Yeah.
if it gets too weird.
All right, we're good.
All right, that is that unit. Let's see who goes next. Praetorian Guard. These guys.
I strategically placed them.
Do I actually want to charge you? From here,
It's a 2-inch charge, probably.
No, no, I'm only gonna move 5. It's like a 4.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 for that charge.
And also, you don't have a banner. So realize, by the way, since it's a small game, you can have banners for your units, which also help you reroll charges and stuff like. It makes the game a lot like less swingy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There is special things you can do. We just don't have those special
yeah.
things.
Also, let me erase.
Um, maybe I'll just hang out here for a moment because you're gonna have a few turns, or maybe I pull forward to get closer to those other guys for the future. If you charge me with one group, I'm okay with that. Um, I can still magic. You can magic in combat. That's fine.
Yeah, best.
Um, or maybe I move forward in charge and just hang out.
I would say move forward. I'll be honest with you, move forward in charge. Because
Yeah,
what's going to happen is this one dude is going to be the blocking for this.
yeah. I'm gonna move forward in charge. It'll be
Yep.
automatic, so we're just gonna smack you like this.
Now, of course, you don't get to swing, but
No, and that's fine. But we'll do like this. I won't be able to. It means I can't shoot you, but that's okay. I'll be able to
shoot
swing
them.
at you next time. I can magic into you to kill you out.
Yeah.
All right. That's that unit. I'm just gonna
Who
forward in
is
charge.
next? Can't even read that. Jesus. Oh, the
Whole
ballast
ballista.
die.
So
Hey.
you got to take some.
Aura of Death. Yep.
Yep, Aura Death. So it's Aura
and
Death
it's-
2.
So that's going to be. Hold on. Delete.
Yep,
delete.
it's 2 dice.
Yep. Defense is going to be 3.
Yep.
So.
Defense 3.
Oh, and then the
On a
resolve.
6 doesn't do anything else special.
Nope. I'm just. Do you affect? And it's just terror 1, right?
Next command action with the regiment occupying the good. Yeah, nothing else special.
Yep. So it's just terror 1. So I need 1. Nope. So I take 2 wounds.
Yep. So 2
So
wounds.
it's 1. Boop.
Yep. And my
That would have
Praetorians-
normally killed. That would have killed the normal stand, but we're thick.
Yes.
We're,
Oh yeah, my
we're
guys are
thick.
Bastion 1, so that's good. Yeah, they're not going to get hurt by you.
Hold ballast die. So they're 4 attacks each.
So 12 attacks.
Clash 1.
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
I'm going to inspire. Because why
Oh,
not?
because they're Clash 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the whole goal, is just to time
What
down.
did I just say? Attacks 4. There we are.
Yeah.
So their
That's
attacks
still
4.
good for attacks.
Yeah. So they're going to be
So 12 attacks.
12 attacks, but there is a leader and there's a command.
Okay.
So 14.
Yep.
I need
for twos.
twos. Wait.
How did you miss?
I don't even know. There we go. Okay.
4. All right. So you can go ahead and remember that. So we're up. Sorry. We're still on 2s. Lose 3. That's enough to kill out this group because we're only 4 wounds each. So my 1 stand is now gone. I do get another point on this chart.
I was going to say, where are
the-
you even keeping track? Oh, there
Yeah,
it is.
right here. If I need to get to 6, though, to get level 3. All right. It goes to me. Markomendrite. So, Markomendrite goes. Unfortunately, if Markomendrite could have healed, but I was just too far away for that.
You can't heal them because they were broken, is the only problem.
Oh, yes, you're right. They were broken.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely right. So, can't do any of that. Gaining the Aura of Death isn't going to help us. Blasphemous Power. Counting it as higher won't really do us any good. Yeah, I guess we'll just do... Oh, you ignore the armor piercing.
Yeah, hardened 2. Well, so I ignore up to 2 of the armor piercing, I should say.
And your defense is 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're close enough. I think we'll fire at the whole ballista.
No.
I think that's a better idea. Because they're going to shoot.
No.
This will stop them from shooting. All right, we get 6 dice.
Brap.
Being on this, we don't get anything else special. That's fine. All right. So we get 6 dice. And we get to count 1 as a success.
Of course.
So, yeah, because that's just what this thing does.
And you said this is
So
armor
it's a
piercing?
total of 4. Let me make sure this one was the 4. Yep. 1 per armor piercing 1. So 4 hits at armor piercing.
So again, defense 2 with shield becomes 3, but armor piercing goes back down 2. So I get 1, so that's 3 wounds, and 3 wounds, so that's 6. So that's 2 stands. That's
all right.
perfect. So
Hey, there you go. I'll take 2 stands.
I gotta leave them. So they would normally again get broken, but haha.
Yeah, that's
The
not
joke's
going to
on
matter.
No, if you were in combat, it would matter. I should point out.
Yes. No. When you
Oh,
hit it the first time, it locks it. Stop. Stop. There you go. So now you can pull them off. When
there.
you hit it, that is to
Yeah.
lock.
And then minus by one. Oh, that was actually close. There we go. Where are they
Just,
going?
just hit the button. Just hit the button. There you go. You don't have it locked. There you go. All right. It goes to you for your last unit here. Oh wait, no, I still have another thing.
I
I
still have
still
two
have
more.
another
Hold
spell.
on. I have also hold raw. That's going to
But I
be
have another
nothing.
spell for the
Yeah.
same character. So what I'm going to
Oh,
do is I'm going to do, because I'm allowed to cast 2, because it's my leader. I'm going to do Dark Immolation. It's attunement 3. It will be a little bit tougher because I do have more. But I get Aura Death X, where it's related to the tier of the pool.
yep.
And I'm going to cast it on myself.
Yep. 2 successes. Look at that.
No, we actually need more because we are 4 bases, but I get 5 successes.
Oh,
So
perfect.
we are Aura of Death 2 on that unit. Now go ahead and activate your unit.
I'm going to activate my hold raw, which
Okay.
does nothing. He yells at you.
Okay,
Because I
yes.
think
I
turn the
forgot you had
tide is
Aura.
turn the tide is that what's the range on turn the tide? Oh god damn
You could, honestly, I think you can do it if you want to.
you.
Turn the
Yeah.
tide is 12. You're
Is
going to
it
be outside of
12?
12. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm
12.
outside of 12. Yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
outside of 12.
All right, so it goes to me.
I'll just put these all together.
Cares. Cares are going to go. We got to fight those guys coming in from our flanks. We don't have much of a choice. So what we're going to do with these cares, we're 12-inch range. So I would have 2 of the bases that could shoot. The third base wouldn't be able to.
No, remember.
Um,
I thought you were drawing line of sight.
no.
So I was
Line
gonna-
of sight is fine. Because also we have sure shot. So terrain doesn't obscure us or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say it doesn't matter because look, boom, boom.
Yeah.
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 So you're good anyway.
Yeah. Insanity is 10, but we won't be. Oh, I can choose one of them
As
as
a
if
slight
it
warning,
was.
their resolve is 6. But 5.
What's
5,
the
which
lowest
always-
resolve? 5?
Oh, that's right. Their lowest. Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
question.
what's the lowest?
I thought it was hold banes
No.
are resolve 3.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have 2 stands take shots, and then we're going to use our spells.
Got it.
Only 2 stands have range. So those 2 stands, like I said, they're barrage 3. So it's 6 attacks. We're looking for 2s.
7. Oh no, you don't have leaders. Never mind.
No, we don't get leaders. Yeah.
I keep forgetting that. It's so weird that yours don't.
All right. You got 2. This has nothing special about it.
Oh, so hold on. Their defense is 3. Shield becomes 4.
4. Yep, so they're on 4s.
Boop.
Hey, I get 1.
wound.
Yep, so there's 1 wound.
Yep, and I'll get my D8.
And now we will cast our spell. We'll do Insanity. We count as a priest 6.
I'm gonna take it off here.
Because memories of old, we get more. Actually, I could have made myself a priest 9. That actually would have been better, but I didn't think of that. What I mean by that, memories of old at the level I'm at right. Oh no, sorry, I wouldn't be able to do it. I need the next level, so that's fine. So for that, it's going to be Insanity, 2 per each. Okay, so I get 6 dice. It's 1 die too many. So 6 dice, and let's see if we can get enough successes. We get 4 successes, so that's 8.
Yep, and then
So there's 8.
more.
It's at your lowest stat, and 6s are 2 wounds.
Yep, so 3s.
Oh, come on. You take 1.
Oh, you rolled,
Get out of here.
Hey, pause. You rolled better. Wait, no, I took 2. Wasn't there a 4 in there?
No, that's
Oh,
8.
all right,
No, you
all
only took 1. Yeah, you rolled exceedingly well.
Boop.
I expect that those guys do a little bit more. That's all right. That is their go. So now you have your last unit left.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Woo!
And,
I'm tempted to issue a duel, actually.
well, the first thing you do is you take 6 Aura Death hits.
Oh.
Because I gave this unit Aura Death 2.
Oh. In
Yep.
the arms of the angel. Here you go.
All right.
So it's It's going to be defense 3. Okay, select all dice. It's not selecting this one. Why are you not selecting that?
Yeah, you're right. It's not selecting that die. There you go.
All right.
That's right.
So, how many wounds do I got left on these guys? I got 3 wounds. Come on, we got this. Huh.
Better not. Nope, there's 4 fails. I was about to say it shouldn't.
They burn in fury.
Yep.
If they issue that duel, it'd been great.
All right. My last unit is my Legionnaires. So for my Legionnaires, these guys over here on the side, let me see their thing. So they have phalanx. Um, they have better defense, but they can't ever be inspired, and they like suck at charging. Their charge is the roll +3.
Ugh.
They're a pure defense unit. So we're gonna turn.
Testudo formation.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll turn to 5. Oh, there's that. We'll move forward about 2.5 inches, and then we're gonna wheel the rest of the way. I'll shift them back a little bit if needed. There'll be something like this. All right, so we're gonna move them like this.
Oh, this goes away because they got
Yep.
loud.
All right. That is it. I still have the middle, so I do gain 2 points.
Yep. And then give me a second here.
And then just pull out the card for the dead.
Just the Hold Warriors died, which is surprising.
Yep, and my Moria are gone.
I was half expecting my Ballistide to die, but that's fine. All right, let's put this all
I
together.
was kind of expecting them as well, but you got to swing in before I did, so it makes sense. Sorry. We're going to flip this deck.
There we go.
And we're going to put it to turn 5.
There we go. Search.
And a lot of the games are 10 rounds, or we can play to 10 points or something like that. So what do I want to do?
I love how it warns you. Hey, listen, I manipulated the deck, sir.
Yeah. No, it's good that it does that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's good. Everything I want to do matters.
Yeah. All right, I got my deck ready. I am ready when you are.
Let me see. What's this field look like?
You
do I like what I'm doing?
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're both still 4-4. 1, 2.
Yeah, we're 4-4.
Yeah.
You know what? There's like 2 things I should do, and I should probably do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. I don't like it, but we're going to do it.
This hurts me. Give me a second. This entire unit is actually rotated backwards.
Delete. Here, I'll just rotate them.
Thank you. It was literally driving me up the wall, and I'm like, oh, God.
They were like this.
Yep.
Your die's underneath them, but there's something like that. It's close enough.
3 wounds.
All right. Okay, let's take that 1 die. No bonus for anyone.
Nope. Here we go.
I rolled a 4. Okay, we got to roll again. You rolled a 4.
Yep. 3.
1.
Damn it.
Eat it. I needed this a lot. Okay. I'm going to make an assumption. I assume you had your unit here going.
I'm not going to say anything until you go.
Okay.
But you're going to make the assumption, yeah.
This unit was definitely going because you were going to probably charge the cares, so that way I can't shoot you down. And that's why my Legionnaires are up first. Because then my Legionnaires can charge in.
Yeah.
Now, Legionnaires, this right now is actually like a 4 for a charge for Legionnaires. Because that's how bad we are.
No, wait. What the no, stop that.
No. So here's our rule. We have phalanx. Our max charge distance is the March value. Oh, sorry, March value +3. Oh, no, so sorry, we're automatically.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We're in, but here's the thing. It's March +3, so we can't even try further charges. So we'll charge. Hey, we're good.
Oh, but no, you can't be inspired because you went through a forest.
We're allowed to be inspired otherwise. Charging is the one time we're allowed to be inspired.
Well, it's because you went through a forest. That's the
I know, reason. But that is actually the only time I'm ever allowed. So I got a 6, but my max charge is my move of 5 +3. So it's only an 8 no matter what. For this, when I come forward.
Yep. You hit and then you close the wheel.
And we're going to rotate.
I got you.
I'm just going to rotate them this way because we're able to smack in such a way to hit to the 3 because of our position for where I was. Like whoa.
I knew that was going to happen too.
That's all right. We hit that. That's all right. All right. So we actually get the fight then. We're not inspired, but we actually get the fight. We're 4 attacks a guy or a thing, so we're
Do
at 12
these have a leader?
attacks.
Please tell me
These
they
do
have a
have a
leader.
leader, yes.
Thank God.
So we got 13. Essentially, our spirits don't, because who's leading them? It's a bunch of spirits. No one's leading that stuff. Support 2 doesn't matter. Our shield, our phalanx, none of that matters. We are Clash 2, so I'm looking at 2s. I'm looking for tons of them. I did
Whoa!
really good. All right.
Their
But
defense,
your
defense four.
defense 4 though.
Come on.
How did you miss?
I don't know. I think it's like the angle of my computer.
You
So
take 1.
one, but
And
resolve. Are you? I'm good.
good at -1 even. So you took 1 wound. That's all right. My goal in there was to get
Hold
in
you.
the way.
Yep. Now, who did you say was supposed to go first? These guys?
I assumed it was going to be those guys.
Nope. It was actually my
Oh,
Dragon Slayers because I did not
so,
want them to get charged in the flank.
okay.
So weirdly enough, I think I could charge because you get a free wheel, right?
You get a free 90. So you had to see me to start with,
Yeah, that's what I was going to.
which you should.
Hold on.
No.
Oh,
Yes,
how
you
did you
just
do
see
that?
me at
Wait.
angles.
What?
You just see me.
Where's the add angles?
It's when you right click, it's the second one down.
Oh,
Right now it says remove angles.
That's so
Yep.
cool. Okay.
Yes. So you do just see me.
Yes.
So you
I'm
are
gonna
allowed
rotate
to
that.
charge.
I'm going to wheel 90. Give me a second here.
Yes.
I have to actually show the buttons here. And also, please
Yeah.
remove the angle. So I'm going to
So you
wheel
have to
90.
wheel 90.
Okay. Come on, baby girl. Give me this.
Yeah, I
Oh
figured
my
you would do the other
God.
one. That's all right. There's your wheel,
Oh my God.
and then you can come straight forward. So you'll get 2 bases in.
Yeah. Oh my God. There we go. Whatever. It's close enough.
Yep. Yeah.
I
good
gave
enough.
up.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Pull them back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll finagle
So-
just like this.
I am going to issue a duel with my command stand. Do you wish
You
to
can-
accept?
No. So nothing happens.
Exactly. Nothing happens.
No, I'm never going to accept it.
Yeah, exactly. I was just,
It's a
cool little
wizard.
tidbit. Well, because also if I had a Nemnancer in the unit, you'd be like, oh, I don't accept it. I'm like, haha, you're broken now.
That's still fine. I'm never going to accept that.
All right.
You
So
get
I
2
get
stand
5 and 5. So that's 10. But I get the additional 1 for being the command stand and an additional 1 for the hold raw. So that's going to be 12.
Okay.
Select all dice. So it's going to be 4s, re-rolling 6s. Hup. Oh, that's too many
nuts.
5s.
That's all right. You get to reroll the 6s. It's still a lot.
On to another 5.
What's your armor piercing?
This is cleave 3.
Of course.
Yeah, these guys cut down dragons.
So I'm on 1s. I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys are 5 wounds each, so I'm going to lose a base. So that was still really good. You did a lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting all that.
I'm getting better with. I'm going to be honest. I'm getting better with playing these guys. The more games I play.
Yeah.
The
big thing is, it's also I assumed you were going to go with the other unit, and I was just barely in vision. If I wasn't in vision, then it goes very differently. Because then they'd have to wheel and do
For
it.
podcasters who are listening, by the way, you can always check vision. You can always check.
Yes. Oh yeah, you can pre-measure in this game at all times. All right, goes to me. Unfortunately, your units already went. So now the Archimandrite goes.
All right. Spell me. She's going to zap me.
Yeah. Because line of sight, I'm not going to see. Actually, I would see the guy
wait,
behind
I'm
you.
on a hill. Yes, now
I see you.
level
100%.
2. Yep,
I see you.
Yeah, zap them.
Yeah, it might be worth just killing them. I can spell into one and then do a spell into the other. I think that's my best bet. Because the other thing won't help that much. I didn't activate the supremacy ability, which is fine. Oh, I could heal.
I don't think you took wounds. Did you take wounds?
I lost the stand.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I could heal and then blast that far unit because you've already went. I think that's my best bet. Yeah, so we're going to start with heal. Let me just check one thing real fast. Okay. Oh, and I know. My apologies. Devout, I have to be targeting that unit. So some of the other ones I might have done an extra damage on. My apologies for that.
It doesn't matter.
But I don't think it would have. It didn't kill out a unit that wouldn't have died.
Nope.
So Hazardous Touch. This is 6 dice. We're targeting ourselves, so we will get the bonus on this. So it goes off. That means I heal. Oh, wait. 1 plus X, where that's the current dark power pool. My dark power pool is 2 plus 1, 3. To bring back a unit, to bring back a model, you have to heal half the wounds or more. I've healed 3, so these guys do actually get to come back.
And they come back full, right?
Yes, they do come back full. They come back full, but they come back missing 2 wounds. But like the full model comes back, if that's the way you meant it.
Got it.
Yeah. But like they're not entirely healed. So at this point, then I'm counting up damage. I've taken 2 damage in this unit. That's the first spell. Second spell, I'm going to fire a blast into them. I don't get my +1 of success on this because I'm not targeting myself. So looking for 3s. 2, so that's 2. 2 at armor piercing 1 on the back
Which
unit.
brings me back down to defense 2.
Yep.
Oh. Huh. And
Fail 1.
All right,
Pass. So only took 1 wound. Okay. There we go.
Yep.
That would be around where I would have wanted my rerolls, but I did not
Yep.
choose it. You have to do supremacies in the beginning. That is it.
Certain
for this model.
supremacies, I'd say.
If it's a supremacy that has to trigger, it has to go in the supremacy phase.
We don't have any of that nonsense. All right. Hup. I can't even read that.
Holthanes.
Yep, it's these guys all the way over here. All right. I can't duel anyone, so you'd probably just not say no anyway. I'll do the hold draw first, honestly, because I actually have him open. So hold draw gets 5 attacks. I should point out that the presence of Memnoncer is only command stands, not
character stands.
Character stands. But I want to check something because there's something stupid weird that's almost explaining. Hold on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the cards with the accurate stats in front of us. The goal, we have them, but we can't show them. The goal is hopefully maybe for the next one we do.
I just wanted to check something real quick. So I'll go with him. 5 attacks, clash 4. He's obviously going to inspire. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're not wounded at all, right?
Nope, not wounded at all.
I'll inspire. I gotta. Yep. I was tempted to try to wipe the unit in one go with all of them and then move forward.
That's super tough, though. If you don't roll perfect, it's not going to happen. Because I am
5 attacks.
I do get +2 to my defense, so
exactly, and I need everything. They're only cleave 1, so
yeah. So I'm going to be on 2s then. That's all right.
Rerolling 6s. Hip.
All right, so 4.
So that's 4, cleave 1. And if you want to wait for a second, because the other guys have, well, just roll it. Actually,
I'll roll it. All right, I fail 1 so far, so I take 1 wound.
And then keep those 4 out. Tab. Holthanes are 4 attacks each, and then +2 for the command stand, and then also
so 14.
Yep, and then so
and what do they hit on?
They hit on 3s, now 4s.
Okay, so it's looking for 4s. No fancy rerolls this time.
Nope. Boop, boop.
All right,
and this is also cleave 1, I should say.
That's fine. We're on 2s. So I'm losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We are 4 wounds a stand, so we're going to lose a full 2 stands and 1 stand with a wound. So I'll pull these guys back so I can remove. Oh, sorry, we're locked in now.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yep, I noticed that.
I got you. Don't worry.
I got to decrease. Let me move it over here and do this.
I can decrease it and I'll attach it. Here you go. Boop.
Actually, I don't even need to attach it. It's like 1 unit. I'll attach them anyway, but they really don't need to be attached. Hey, they're hanging out right there. Cool. I lose 2 more stands. When I lose 2 stands, I gain 2 dark power. I am now dark power 3. Dark power 3 means that I get my memories of old withdrawal events, and I can use them as an action as well. Some of the things stack, that's why.
Yep.
Like if you have a rule that says, hey, you get blank +1, I can now make it +2. All right, that was you. It goes to me. Praetorian Guard. So, I think
you want to combat reform.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I have to combat reform. Because I can combat reform like this.
But you might take damage is the problem. What's your resolve?
I don't have a resolve. We count as auto passing. I'll resolve.
Oh, so you could just combat reform whenever?
Yes.
Ah.
We have 0 resolve stat, and we always count as a successful resolve.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
Okay.
we reform that way. Oh, the middle can't move, right? In a combat reform?
Um,
No. You're allowed to
no, wait.
slide.
I think yeah, you're allowed to slide. Yes,
Okay. Yeah, so we slide. We can't move over the movement, so I have to slide like this.
you can't decrease the amount of stands in the combat. You can
Yes.
increase.
All right. So let's take a look at how many swings these guys get. So that was the first action, was that
Yep.
reform. We have Bastion 1 now, not that it'll matter. We get 5 attacks to stand at a clash of 2.
Oh, 15.
So 15 plus 1 because we
16.
got a leader, so 16.
And then you're a
So
commander.
16, we are on a clash of 2. All
Oh,
right.
hold on.
Ugh, not so great. 4.
All right, so I'm on
No
threes.
cleave, no nothing.
This is threes. So I take
So
one,
1,
and but you are terrified.
we are
So my
terrified.
resolve is 4, goes down to 3. Oh,
Failed either way. So take 2.
well. Took it anyway. So that's going to
Yeah,
be the
didn't do
first
much,
two
but that's all right.
wounds. So they're down to 3. And do your Archimandrite.
Oh
He
yeah, my
boops,
Archimandrite does get the
he
swing. So
boops
if
me
you
with
have a
his.
character, they get the swing when they get in here.
Yep.
3 attacks on 1. So 3 attacks, looking for ones. No,
He does
so
boot me
priest
with his
down
Pope. He can boot me with his Pope stick.
potentially. He didn't. All right, it goes to you. Probably
I think it's going to be my
for
hold raw,
yep.
which can't go because we already attacked.
Yes. Yeah, because they don't get to attack in that. They get to do challenges, but I don't have.
Anyone to challenge,
Well, no,
exactly.
actually, that's a character stand. You can challenge characters. Sorry. Leader stands. It's not a character,
Are
but
you sure about
I
that?
thought you could go and look up the challenge.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think.
pretty
Hold
sure
on.
you can.
Magic terrain, draw events. No, this is going to be special. Okay, so I got to go backwards actually.
Yeah, it's under
One, two.
characters.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure you can.
That'd be. I did not. I would not.
Well,
Characters and actions.
let's check.
Uh,
No,
I know die fighting
no,
is a
you're not looking
thing.
there. No,
No, so it'd be further.
no, it's not. No, it's not before.
Yep.
It's before that because you're looking for their actions. It might be in here. Then we want the actions. That's actually all you're looking
It was
for.
right here. Characters and actions.
All right.
Use attacks. Maybe it's under
No,
duel.
that's not about their own action.
Oh, here we
Unique
are.
actions. Duel.
Choose an enemy character.
Oh, yeah, because these are called character stands, aren't they?
No, the command stands.
Command stands. Right. You're right. You can't do it
As a
then.
characteristic.
Cool. You hang out.
So I hang out and I yell at you. All right.
Yep.
Your
Sounds cool.
activation.
All right. Goes to me. Last thing is the cares.
Shoot.
They're gonna have to move first. Either way. Yeah, they're gonna have to move. Well, actually, I can see through because it's not taller.
You see this. You see this, and you see this.
Yeah, so we could just do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Just fire. I didn't do that much last time. Or should we move? You're an 18. I'm not so worried about that. Or do we move so we can target this? Actually, distance-wise, we'd be okay. Spell-wise, we'd just be out.
You'd have to actually move. Cross this border, though. Is the problem.
You're not bigger. I'm not. This. Are you smaller
We're the same
than me?
size. We're the same size, so you
all
can't
right.
see me.
That's all right.
You have to move up, essentially.
Yeah, but then I'm going to lose line of sight.
Yeah.
Unless I wheel. Because... no, not show buttons. Add angles. There's my line of sight. I see you now. If I wheel, I'll keep seeing you.
Actually, they might still see. Hold on, give me a second. Let me draw something. Because it's from any point of the stand. So this ass. Oh, that's not what I needed. Thank you.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, come on.
What are you trying to do?
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
No, not enough. That one stand wouldn't. The other stands would, but then we got range issues. So we could turn and do that. Which unit are we worried about more? The unit probably closer to scoring. Because your unit here is actually helping them score. Did you mess up our bubble?
It's still there. It's hold on.
There we go. Just had to wiggle it a little bit and bring it back. We can move forward. Those guys are going to die either way. Yeah, I think we got to deal with the unit that you're on. So I think we just do that. Yeah. So this is where it's going to start getting tough. Sure should. Terrain doesn't bother us, but the other stuff does. All right, let's. We're 6, so we'll move. All right, we'll go a little bit forward because now we'll have range. Yeah, we'll be fine on range. We can move even a little more forward if we want, but that's fine for now. So we'll do that. And shooter magic. Magic's probably better. Yeah, magic's better.
Magic's going
So
to be
I'm gonna
better.
magic.
The resolve is higher, but your magic's not going to do much
What's
then.
your lowest resolve on
Four.
them? Oh, your
Four.
resolve is a 4.
Yeah, not a 3 or a 2. But
What's
they're
your lowest
hardened. So they're hardened 2, defense
that
3.
wouldn't matter. So it'd be
Oh.
on 3s because their attack doesn't cut through armor or anything like that.
Oh, so then, yeah, you would attack my defense with 3s.
But the other one, yeah, but the other one, if you do fail
It
any,
hurts more.
it hurts more. So you know what? And if you get 6s, it counts as double wounds.
Yeah, so I would do the spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and we'll see if we can get it. 4.
4? All right.
Yeah,
Oh, why
4.
am I going to?
Yeah, every success is 2.
All right. Too many. Oop, select all
Yep.
dice.
So you're looking at 4s, but
4s or
6s are
6s.
doubles.
So
So
it's going to be 2.
fail 2. Yep. It does not cause. Oh, I'm at level 3. It causes resolve now.
Yeah, I was going to say, it does cover. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say.
At level 3, it does. So I just reached level 3.
Oh my God, please. So you might actually kill a stand if I fail this. I do fail. So you kill 1 stand. That's
Yep.
going to be 3 wounds.
And I'll check. Wounds caused by the spell.
And
Okay. Wounds caused by the spell. Okay. Should the dark power pool be 2, then any wounds caused by the spell cause 1 additional wound for each unmodified resolve roll of a 6. Okay. And now it causes morale tests.
which
Isn't
I
that an
failed.
unmodified roll of a 6?
Yes.
So that's 2 for that 6 then.
On the
So
resolve or on the damage? So is it so?
So here's what the rule actually says.
Yeah.
Then any wound caused by the spell causes 1. Oh, sorry. Causes 1 additional wound for each unmodified resolve roll of a 6.
Yeah, so that's the spell. This is just the resolve test from the spell.
Yeah, but on an unmodified resolve roll of a 6. I'm not sure.
On the
Don't count
wound
it
roll.
the extra for now, but I
Yeah.
think it might. I'm not sure.
I
But I
think
did
it's
kill a
only on the
stand. That's
wound
good.
roll. Yep.
All right.
All right. You've got another 2
that
dice.
is it for me. You've got your whole battle stay in the back.
Oh,
You're
that's
shooting
right. I
guys.
forgot about them.
Yep,
I thought
they're
they
your
were
last
away.
unit.
Oh yeah. All right. Funny enough, I think they're not going to be 9 inches, are they? No.
No, you're outside.
So they're gonna toss 4 shots because it's 3 normally, but aha,
Yep.
there's a leader in there. They're gonna aim and fire, so they need 3s. Pew!
All right.
Oh, 3 hits.
So 3 hits.
Armor pierce 1.
All right. So that
stand.
is on my
Funny.
Praetorians. My Praetorians are a 2 with an extra +1 because they get technically a +2, so on 3s. So fail 2, take 2 wounds. I got 1 wound left on 1 stand.
Oh, they're 5 stand. They're 5 wounds.
Yeah, these guys are 5 wounds, 5 attacks. They're tougher.
All right.
I still have the middle though.
Yep.
So I am at 6 points.
Together.
We'll do another round. Obviously with this, it gets tough to get through it all because we just don't have enough stuff. Like I said, over time, you'll take it no matter what.
Yeah.
It's impossible for you not to.
That and that. Yep. All right. I'm manipulated.
All right. We're going to do that.
And I only have 4 now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I still have 4. And you should have 4 too. Yep.
Yeah, what do I want to do? Okay, I should probably go. Do I like that? Yeah, we'll do that. All right. We're flat together. I got a 3.
I got a
5.
5.
All right, that's me. All right. we are having our Praetorian Guard go.
Mhm.
So Praetorian Guard, um, we are not allowed to inspire. It's something we're not allowed to do. So, do we want to reform? I want the attacks. I'm going to reform like this to get more in contact. And now
Mhm.
I have all my bases, so that's going to be 16 attacks.
Mhm.
Um, unfortunately, our clash is a 2 because we're not allowed to do much else. So 16 attacks on 2s.
You hit a lot last time. You hit a lot this time.
Decent this time. Not amazing, but decent. You get full armor though. So it's what, a 3?
Threes. Yep.
All
Big.
right.
So I lost
That's a good amount
five.
of fails. So fail 5, and then
Plus
it's resolve minus
threes.
1.
So 3. So 8.
Yep, so 8.
So, uh,
They're what, 5 wounds a base?
yep. Actually, there's 6 wounds of base. So actually,
Ooh.
sorry, he should be up to he should be up to 5 or 6. Sorry, because I took and then what was it? How many did I take?
8.
So then he dies and 2 wounds on the other, and then I got to make a combat reform or combat inspire essentially immediately. Oh my god, please! Oh my god. Huh?
Just leave it
Huh?
like that. It's fine.
Oh.
It's all good. Yep, put yourself back on. All right.
So I
There we
need to
go.
roll. Your terror does affect me, by the way. So I need to roll a 3 or
For the
under to not be broken.
reforms?
No, to be broken.
Oh, okay.
Because now it's a combat reform. I actually do have to roll it. So they are now technically broken.
Okay.
Because this time I actually have to roll it. It's not automatic.
Got it. All right. That'll do it for me. For that
So
unit. So you got
they're going to
2 more
go.
wounds I got to get through them.
So they're going to try to inspire themselves because there's a command stand.
No, they have to unbreak to be able to inspire.
Unbreak it. Yeah, that's sorry. Unrally is what I meant to say.
Oh, but you don't have to worry about the resolve test. They remove that.
Oh,
If you want
really?
to rally, it's automatic. Yes.
Oh, apologies.
So
Okay,
for people who
ignore
are
that roll.
watching, what it used to be is if you had Terrify, you actually had to roll for the resolve in order to rally. It's automatic
Yes.
now. You can just rally.
Got it. Okay.
So you're rallied, and now you can swing.
Yep. So it's going to be 6 attacks plus 2. So
That's crazy on one base.
Oh yeah, they're nuts. So it's going to be 6 at cleave 3.
Don't you reroll ones?
No, remember
reroll
I can't
sixes?
inspire. Wait. Oh, it's no.
Oh, yeah,
Because I
you're
have to
not
rally.
inspired.
I have
right.
to rally.
Yes, you're not inspired. All right. I'm on, I think, 1s or 2s. Either way, so 5. So that is a full base. So I'll put this here, and I will remove a full base.
And that's it for them.
Okay. And these guys are like this. I lost the full base. Now, I can't go to the next level of power, so I'm not going to worry about going up.
Right.
You need special characters to go to power level 4.
Yep.
Cares are next. Your guys are done, so that means they could start firing otherwise. They could start firing at these guys now. I wish we fired further. I'm not worried about your unit in the back. They're kind of meaningless to me because they're not going to hurt me. But these guys will. We could barrage and then spell. That's not so bad. What is their defense and their resolve?
You're in the front, so their resolve, their lowest or highest? Because I know you
lowest. We only hit lowest.
Lowest resolve is, I want to say, 3 for them.
Mm-hmm.
It is 3, and then their defense is 4. Well, 3 plus the shield.
Okay, so it counts as 4. Yeah, we don't pierce.
So 3
that's not a
the
thing these guys do.
Got it.
So I could get 9 because we should be good on range. It's kind of hard to tell for sure. Actually, no, the one base would be out. 2 of them would be able to swing. So it'd be 6 and then 6. So here's what I'm going to do. The first one, when they activate, my memories of old go off like a draw event. Draw event means when you draw the card, you do the thing.
Yep.
Since I'm level 3, I'm also allowed to do it as an action. So I'm going to. So now each stand is a priest 3.
Okay.
So they're going to cast their spell onto these guys here with 9 dice.
All right.
Because that's a better idea doing the insanity. There's also, I have another spell I could use, but it removes some defense characteristics. I'm not so worried about that for the moment because I don't have a good shot at someone coming in. So 2 hits per, and we're looking at 2s.
Yep.
I don't even get it off because I only got 1 success.
Yep. Jesus.
Yep, that was just really bad. If this
That
was a roll high
balanced.
system, it would have been great.
That
All right.
balanced the like 10 hits from the 16 over here.
No,
On twos.
yeah, but you defended a lot of it, so it's all right. All right, that's their activation. They didn't do anything.
I forgot who I got.
Ugh.
Whole things.
Yes.
I'll just roll the whole draw first, honestly, because he might just kill the squad.
They're dead. Don't worry about it. They're dead.
All right. Now, I was trying to see how far you are because I want to see if I want to charge you or move.
I'm an 8.
So I would need.
You need a 3 up.
3. And I can't reroll it because.
Yeah, you got no rerolls.
I have to risk it because I need to get in. I actually need to get in.
Yes, for points you need to get in.
Nope.
You don't get it.
They fail. What is it, 1?
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Yeah. Well, that might be game.
So that's how far you move on a fail. I haven't actually worried about charging in a while.
I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's either half the full move.
We gotta get to charge.
Yeah, that sucks.
Just want to make sure we get this right. Combat act. No, charging is not a combat action.
No, it's not.
So that's why. That's volley, reform, failed charge. If a charge fails, the charging regiment marches directly forward without wheeling towards the target, a distance equal to the result, halting 1. So no, you move forward, and you lose all other actions. So you didn't have any others. But exactly. Yeah, you get right next to me.
Oh.
Yeah, wait. you go the move. You just don't succeed.
Oh,
so yeah, you're right next to me.
5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah, so you're very close.
Less upsetting.
Yes. Yeah, you get the fail forward, but if you charged on the first action, you lose your second action. You can't do anything.
Exactly. All right, makes sense. Okay.
All right, so now it goes to me. Archimendrate goes. So the Archimendrate is going to heal, and then we'll see what we do after that, because I'm never allowed to do the same spell twice. So the Archimendrate is targeting its own unit, so I do get to count 1 extra success. So I get 3 successes. It means it just goes off. I am Dark Power 3, so I heal 4. For healing 4, I had taken 4 wounds, so just I heal back fully. I don't gain a stand.
Yeah.
But I'm healed back fully. And then how many more wounds can this back guy take?
4. 4 more. 4 more
wounds.
Yep. They both take 4 more.
All right, I'll fire at the guys in the back. I'm on 6 dice. I am looking for 3s, but I do not get to make an auto success. I get 4, so 4 armor piercing hits on those back guys.
4? All right.
Yep. Yep. So you're looking on 2s because it's armor piercing.
Yep.
Fail 2, and then resolve at 2.
All right. Hold on.
Or your resolve characteristic with 2 fails.
Yep. I should have passed one of these. I
fail both. All right. That was good. Goes to you for an activation now.
Well, that would be the last one. Actually, no, because the raw goes, but then nothing happens.
Yeah. And if a model is killed in between, when you flip its card, remove the card, flip another card. You don't lose the middle activation. Okay, so that's just your whole raw hanging out there doing nothing?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. For my next activation, my last one is... Oh, the Legionnaires, they're dead. I forgot. They were the last ones to go. All right. No longer in the middle, though, because I lost too many units. So I don't gain any points there.
We're both at 3.
Yeah. We go to 7.
Oh, that's not right.
In reality, we'd have more things on the board. We would have been able to end by now, but we have very little. So let's flip this. And let's take a search.
I need you. I need... wait, what?
How many units do you have left? 3, right? Same as me?
And also I put the wrong stupid card in. Give me a second here. Where are you? The Balliste. I need the Rach. I took the wrong dude out. There we go. All right, so then flip these again.
Do I care about that? I don't really. Actually thinking about it.
Search. Who's first? Second, third. All right, we are good.
All right. I am as well. We're both on 3, so flat die roll. I
Yep,
got
yep,
a
yep,
3.
yep. Hold on, let me get rid of this dice.
Yeah.
And come on, baby girl.
So yeah.
There it is. What do you
All
think I
right,
went with
you go
first?
first. Probably the unit over here, or
Nope.
maybe here just to
Yeah,
try and
dragon
kill
stairs.
something.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So you get what? 6 attacks?
7.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
because you get your extra +1.
Yep.
Inspiring first, I assume,
Yep.
or no?
So
Or
4.
okay,
No, inspired, inspired.
okay.
And then we want this because I need to.
All right.
No,
So remove
we'll
those 2
check.
5s,
You need ones.
and
Well,
yep.
you might need. Is your bastion a draw event or no?
Yes. So actually, I would be on. I think I'm on my evasive one then.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Which
it had
either way, I fail. What 2, 4, 5.
a.
So I lose a stand.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave him there for a second though, because I'm about to get a stand back
Well, it
when
does
my
break
command right
you.
goes.
It does break you
Oh, off of this, yeah, that's fine.
because then you have to test to. Yeah.
Because then I can't heal.
Yep. That's why I went with them first, as a just
Yeah,
in case.
you're right. That does break me.
I'm also happy there's no bone golems here because bone golems push.
They're not. They don't have this thing. I can't. I literally can't run.
No, I know. Yeah, I
They're not
know.
in here. Yeah,
Bone golem. I
they're
remember in the
they're
game
not
against
one of the
Fire.
things we have, so they're literally impossible for me to run. I mean, I guess I could proxy something. I'm just not. So we're broken.
Oh, I knew there was a bro. Where the hell did you?
The tokens are over there. All right, we're still able to cast spells, so we'll have to just cast other spells.
You could also inspire and then try to heal, or rally and try to heal.
No, you can't. Your character only gets 1 action.
Oh, that's right.
I'm allowed to cast 2 spells, but you only get 1 action.
Yep.
They're my only medium left, though. But I can't heal either way.
I think you might just win, by the way, on the 6. And maybe. Let's see. This goes to turn 10 anyway. But this actually
Yeah,
might be a lot
here's
closer
the
than I
big
thought.
thing is, in reality, there would have been other points to score, other spots.
Exactly.
The big thing is, if I have something left alive, I'll win. It's just, will I have something left alive? We need 4 more hits on them. What's their defense?
Defense 3, hardened 2.
Okay, so defense 3, and what's their resolve? 3?
Resolve 4.
Ugh.
They're a little higher.
And I gotta get 4 through, so we can't do that. We can give ourselves, but you've already went, so Aura Death won't help. I'm outside of 8 of the other unit. Counting the Dark Powers higher won't help.
You could turn the tide and make these guys shoot and shoot them. I think you're within 12.
Yeah, I'm within 12.
Yes, you are. So you could technically turn the tide and shoot these guys.
Yeah. The next time a command card is well, actually, here's the thing: the character stands allowed to go afterwards. No, I'm outside 12. Too far.
Wait, that's not. Hold on. I was definitely.
No, I'm outside 12.
Right here.
That's on that spot, but the character.
Am I? Hold on.
I'm not close enough. I can tell you right now. You're going off
okay,
the other
okay.
piece. Yeah, I'm not close enough.
Okay, got it.
But what I can do is I can make the Praetorians go. So, yeah. The Praetorians are within 12, so the Praetorians are going to go. The first thing they're going to do is rally, and then they're going to swing.
Yep.
So that's 6 dice.
I didn't know that rally was automatic.
Yeah, rally's automatic now.
You swing. I'm going to check something.
Okay.
Only words with the person can control.
In combat, maybe it's not.
Yeah,
but
look, it's right here. It's actually right in front of me. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, they changed it. It's now it is automatic.
So what does terror do then? Besides remove my resolve.
Resolve. That's really it.
Huh.
Just search your resolve. Yeah, they made terror less terrifying. All right, so we got 6 dice. We are looking for 2s though.
And you got technically 9 with the boop stick.
Oh, yeah, but he looks on 1s. So I got 1. So might as well just roll it here. I got 1.
Yep. 3. Nope.
Hey, you fail.
And 3.
Okay,
Yes.
so far taking a wound, and then for my my character with 3 attacks.
Literally the poke stick.
Hey, I get 1.
Oh no, not like this.
Take 1.
Resolve? Good. Because
your resolve is 4. So you took another wound.
Oop.
Okay, and now my character gets to go after the unit has went. So now that my unit's fine, I'm going to heal. because after they go, then your character gets to go. So, just for people watching may not be aware of this, your leader always gets the draw event, turn the tide, which means they choose a unit within 12 that hasn't gone yet. They go, and afterwards the character gets to go. When you
Mm-hmm.
pull that regimen, though, you discard it, and then it's your opponent's turn. So, in other words,
They
whenever
get
I
a
pull
double
their
activation
card, I just
essentially.
skip my activation. Yeah. So, we're targeting our own unit. Hey, we got at least 2 successes. So, we are going to heal back 4, which means I'll be on 1 wound on a stand. I'm not going to bother putting the tray under them. I'll just put them next to it.
All right.
And then for my second cast, I am going to do Unholy Baptism onto you. Inflict 1 success per hit. We
Yep.
are on 3s. So we're going to try to magic you. That is 4 at armor piercing 1.
Well, it doesn't. I'm hardened 2.
Oh, yeah, you're hardened. Yeah, so it doesn't
But
matter.
I'll fail 2. Yep, they're gone.
All right. That'll be enough. I'm happy with that.
All right.
All right. You get a card now.
It's going to be the only ones that are left, which is
Yes.
these guys. They will
I say,
automatically make it in.
yep, but you were in my side, I
Which doesn't
believe.
actually hurts
Actually,
me.
no, you'd be in my front. You're more in
Oh, I'm
front.
in the front. Yep.
Yes, but
So
you wheel and do it.
Yep. Well, first they'll connect.
Yeah, so you'll be able to.
And then they'll, oh, wait, show buttons. There we go. Oh, thank you. And then they'll all get
essentially,
it.
you're like this.
Yep.
Oh,
Which is all I care about because that gets me on the point, essentially.
Yes, you will just get on the point. There you go. Good enough.
And I have to. All right. Do I have 5 dice here? So 5 dice, real quick for the raw. Hup. I don't know how it didn't roll this 3. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's fine. I saw it.
Okay, and then re-rolling the 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 4 at -1, and then I got to do the other ones.
Okay, go ahead and do the others. We'll put them all together.
Oh yeah,
I'll grab these 4 dice and move them here for the moment.
Just real quick. He's on 2 wounds left. Make sure his wounds are still there. And then oh shit, how many dice did they get again? There are 4 attacks each, and then +2 for the command stand. So 14. So I need this,
and 1 more,
and this one there.
There you go.
All right. And they're going to be on 4s, but not rolling 6s. A lot of 6s. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I'll put
these are
these
all,
in.
and these are all cleave. These are all.
I'm on evade 2 because these guys have no defense. They're just pure evade. I fail all of them. 12 is enough to wipe them out. So they're gone. That would be end of the turn because we can't do anything else. You get 2 points now. We would go to turn 8.
Yep.
I got to find my other squad. There. It's just these 2. All right. I'm good. We're both on 2s.
Yep. Just give me a second here. There we go.
Do I want to do
God,
it that
please.
way? Yeah,
Lord.
that way is fine.
Search. Do this. All right. I thank you for telling me I manipulated the deck. I'm good.
I rolled a 1.
Give me a second. Select all dice.
Yep.
Clear that. Roll 1 dice. Come on, roll a 1, baby. Hey.
Right. It doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
who goes first.
4.
2. So it's still on me. It will be the Archimandrite. We're just gonna heal.
Turn the tide. Yep.
Yep. The other part won't matter. Probably should have done the other person, but I'll heal. We get it. That will be a total of 4. So we're going to heal the 1. So we're going to be at 2 with an extra stand. Character stands. I could actually put it. I'll put it here. That's fine. I forget if the characters have to be in the middle or not. I'm just gonna put them there.
I don't know actually.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
So, it wouldn't have made too much of an adjustment here, so I'm just not worried about it. The character's medium as well, so actually, it will matter for this. It matters for my placement now. Character stand position, front rank. Yeah, just front. Okay.
Front rank. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Well, like your command stand must be middle.
Yes.
But so I'll put them there so that way I'm touching the point. Goes to you.
Are you medium or heavy on these guys?
Medium.
Oh, I'm heavy. Aha.
Doesn't make a difference.
No,
Being bigger doesn't mean you count for more.
All right. I think I'm going to reform because I reform off the middle. The problem is I don't know how long the charge is going to be if I do that.
You reform off the middle, and you can't move further
What I
than
might
a
do
short
is
distance.
like move backwards and then charge to see if I'm in arc. So let me see if that works, and then I'll put him back. Um, or do I reform?
Reform's your better option.
You think I'll be closer that way?
Well, just movement wise, yes.
No,
You're
because
not
I'll
going to
say
see me
I go
otherwise.
if I go
You're
back three and a
you're
half
not going to
inches.
see me otherwise.
All right.
Tell you right now, you have to
Uh,
reform.
okay, so they're going to reform. So literally, this is easy.
So off of your size,
That's
you
how you do
will
it.
do. Whoa, you reformed way further than you're going to be able to.
Oh, really? Oh,
Here's the thing:
okay.
you have to remember, every spot can't move further than your movement. Your movement's 5. So for your reform, you
Yeah,
can't move more than 5 inches on the piece. So, in other words, the middle has to stay. The other stands can go to about here. You could reform. You're just not going to get. Oh, sorry, not going to get as far. You can probably reform to about like that, because otherwise you're going to move too far.
that's fine. Uh,
You're looking at like an 8.
nope, we're just going to move because that gets me it
Okay,
stands on the objective. Hello.
you're moving way too far there.
There we go.
There you go. All right, it goes to my Praetorians. They're the only thing I got left. Oh, I haven't been putting these guys on the thing because now it will matter. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you. This tree I can't see anything with.
That's why I got. Yeah, I was going to say I
Yeah,
got you.
we'll lock it. They got shifted because we were just touching, so we're
You're
about
good.
like
You're good.
this.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Um. All right. I guess.
I'm going to
I
get this.
guess.
I'm assuming your Archimandrite's light.
No, I think it's medium. Let me check.
Oh shit! If it's medium, then yeah, you could actually take this objective from me.
Yeah, because also remember when you rotate the wrong way, there's other issues. So we can do our reform would be about like this. It's about the same amount that you actually probably about like
Yeah.
that.
Move out of the way for you to.
The only thing is with a 5, I think I'm only going to be able to get 2 in no matter
So,
what.
yep.
Because that's 3, and you're going to have 3, so you're going to actually have more.
Yes.
Because if you go sideways, it's half. So we can go like an inch.
Yeah, that would be 2.
Yep. So it's 2. So you're going to get the points for that. We go to turn 9.
I have 2 cards.
And so do I.
I didn't even flip them before. That was the sad part. All right. And then I think it's going to be the same. Oh my God, please. There we go. Search. Yep, it's the same. All right.
We're going to do that. All right.
I'm going to roll. I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled bad. It's that simple.
I think they're going to hold on.
Yeah, you're in within charge.
Yep.
It's an auto charge.
Yep. So they're going to wheel. Oh my God, please. There we go. Oh, that's why I can't see it.
Yeah, it's underneath them.
All right. They're going to get a free wheel. I don't think they need that much.
It's not going to do it much for them because the last guy's still not going to make it.
Going to make it. Yep.
Yeah, right, so last guy's still out.
Oh my God. Hold on. Yeah, you do this. I gather dice.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. You do this.
Off a position.
Yeah.
Well, so. Oh, sorry. Oh, I got it. There we go.
All I see is the jitteriness on the corner of my eye, and I'm
laughing.
What's
weird is they're not wanting to. Oh, are they locked to their direction? Unlock. They're locked at a weird direction. That's just put them like this. That's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah,
we know that.
Weird
Oh
thing.
my God. Oh my God.
That's all right. We shouldn't have bothered trying. Don't. Just leave it.
These guys are like flying away. Hold on.
Yeah, just leave them. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Just leave it.
There. They're locked. They're locked here.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Actually, no. You should have them all just because of alpha position. Which actually, the fact you're able to get in, you're going to take it. I don't defend well. Aren't your guys like? What's the cleave on these guys? 2,
no, only
3?
1. No, there's only 1.
Okay, but I haven't gone yet, so that's going to make it tougher.
So 4s with 6s. Oh, okay. So these are all. I'll roll them all again. So that's 5 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, and everyone would get the swing actually because off of your placement they could adjust.
So that's going to be 14.
A little bit, I think.
Normally 12, but again the +2, +1 for leader, +1 for the raw. So these are going to be 4s, but not rerolling 6s. Boop boop. All right, so add those. Yeah. And these are all
You're a
cleave one.
cleave 1, so I'm
Yep.
on 2s.
Oh, that was a good. Jesus.
So 11. So I will have a stand left because it's going to take 3, 8. Yeah, so that's 2 full stands and a wound. So I will be broken again.
Mm-hmm. I'll put this over here.
I'll just remove these guys.
Yeah, here. What I'm going to do
We
is
are shifted here. Actually, yeah, we're not going to be moving anyway, so just put
huh,
them straight down.
huh.
There we go. I got these 2 stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you're rode up.
These
All
guys
right,
are
for
long.
me, it's my Archimandrite. I'm going to use the ability so the unit can go first. We
Mhm.
are going to rally and then swing. So we are 6 attacks.
Whatever. I tried my best.
That's all right. 6 attacks on 2s. It's 3.
Okay. Hardened one.
No piercing or
Oh,
anything
okay.
like that
Okay.
on
So
this
it's just
one.
defense
No.
4. All right, we're good.
Okay, you're fine. And then the Archimandrite itself will go. So we'll start with a heal.
Yep.
I should have used the Archimandrite's special turn this time, but I forgot about that, so it's fine. Heal goes off, so we are healing 4, which is not going to get me an extra base. And then we're going to hit you with our magic. Because the other ones won't really do anything.
Where'd my wound marker go? Oh, here's my 3 wounds.
Total
one
of
them
3.
Yeah, I was going to say, one of them has 3 wounds. I don't even care which one.
That's right. So 3 at armor, piercing 1.
It's going to be 4s. So I take 2.
Fail 2, and then
and
resolve at -1.
-1. So lowest or highest?
Normal. So highest.
Oh.
Yeah, this spell doesn't do the other way.
So hold raw is resolve. Yeah, hold raw is resolve 5. So there's going to be 4s.
Fail 3. That's a stand.
Yep, and that'll tie actually the objective.
Because your one guy was going to be out of a position.
No, they're all in.
If they're all in, I only have 2 stands left.
Oh, you only have 2 stands. Apologies, I thought you had one more.
I couldn't recover a stand.
Oh,
all right. So you'll go to a tie score. We go to last turn.
Wait. I have one more thing to activate.
Oh, I forgot you got him.
Yeah, my hold. All
right.
I will issue a challenge. I have to. I have to try to break you.
I don't care about breaking.
All right, so you're going to break it again?
Yeah, I'll just break.
All
right. There we go.
Last turn?
Yep, last turn. This is you no matter what. If I go first...
You know what's going first. I'm just going to...
Well, it doesn't matter. You always choose your leader.
Actually...
Because your leader could do
exactly, the challenge.
Yes,
exactly.
You choose the leader. I rolled a 5.
Oh, my God. I rolled a 5.
All right, we got to roll again.
Oh, no. I rolled a 3?
I rolled a 2. So this is the only chance I had at surviving. So my leader goes first. That makes the Praetorians go. They were going to unbreak and swing.
Yep.
Just don't like my odds. I get 1.
All right. I'll just put it over here. Boop. We're good.
Okay. Because you're defense 4?
Yeah, defense 3, hardened, and shield. So
the shield is all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. We'll be using our special thing just in case we need it for this turn because it's the last turn for the thing. So we'll start with this. We get an extra base back. We're healing a total of 4, so we're going to get a base back on a wound. So we get an extra base back. Praetorians have went, so now we have Bastion and Shields.
Yep.
And then our 6 dice, we're going to go, and we get to re-roll any of these we want, because this is our once per game ability. We're going to re-roll these 3.
Mm-hmm.
That is 4. You're hardened, so 4 on whatever your normal thing is.
4s.
Fail
so
3.
And I need 4s here.
So fail 4.
Damage. So one's down.
Doesn't kill a stand, though.
Nope.
Because they're 5 each?
Ugh, yep, 5
almost
each.
Got them.
They're chunky, Dave. They're chunky.
All right. You got your swings back.
The Ra is actually going to go first and issue a duel.
I'll just.
This is actually important because if you break it and I kill a stand, it'll kill you.
You have to kill 2 stands.
Is it?
I'm on 3. It's but 1 is in half.
Oh, that's right. Got it.
Yeah. No, I'll just break.
You'll break.
That's fine.
Turn. All right.
Yep.
And then,
I don't remember breaking if I can keep the objective, but it doesn't really matter. It's some random thing.
Yep.
Okay, so now you're just doing the normal stands attacks.
Inspires. So he's got 4 hits. Let me put this out. I have 2 stands left?
2 stands
left.
It's
going to be 8, 9, 10. It's going to be 10.
Okay.
Again, the only reason I get 2 more is because of the leader, but also the hold rock. So
Hmm.
that's going to be 10. Select all dice. I need fours because I'm in. All right, that weirdly took a long time.
That's all right.
And then that's this. And then
And then
again,
you're
you
a cleave
cleave
one.
one, but I think
So,
you're what?
so I'm on threes.
Oh, okay. Good,
I've
good.
I've Bastion
You're
and
chunky.
Shields.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I'm on threes. But I miss 6. So I was on 1, so that will be 4 to kill a stand. 5, 6. So I'm on this. The problem is you will have more stands in the middle. You will
Yep.
take it on turn 10. I knew there was no chance I was going to take it. Your stuff's hardier than mine. I need some of
That
my
was still
bigger
a close. I mean,
units to be
that's
able to do
still
it.
a very
It was
close
still
game.
really close, but it wouldn't have been if I didn't get those points early. I needed those points super early. And like I said, I think on a few of the things I got a couple extra hits than I should have because my power only
Well,
targets me, but
where's
that's
my
okay.
yeah? My hold warriors got how many? How many? I rolled 36s on their morale.
Yes,
You're like,
but
haha, that's 6 hits. I was like, oh
also
my
think about
god.
it for this unit. Think of how many times I
Yeah.
healed. I healed back like 4 stands.
Oh, I know it's ridiculous.
Yes, but we need it because we don't get a lot of stands.
All
Like I
right,
said,
what was your? So I know it's a starter box. What did you like the most in the starter box? What was your favorite
um,
unit?
out of the starter box, I would say I it used to be the Moray, but they also had more attacks. They were much more devastating. It's a toss up between the Moray and the Cares. You need
Who are the shooting
Legionnaires.
ones? Who are the shooting ones?
Cares.
I like the Cures,
Yeah,
honestly.
the Cares are very
I think,
good.
yeah.
Mori can be good. I just didn't get a chance to swing with them because they are 6 attacks. They have or a death 2, which is really good. Like
I
they can
forgot
do
that's
work,
gross. Yeah.
but the problem is one, you need Legionnaires for sure because your a lot of your people the mainstay is Legionnaires. On some of the non combat options, the mainstays are Legionnaires. Praetorian Guards are tougher and better, but Legionnaires just tend to be more the thing that you
Yeah, more
use.
than thing.
So and the Archimandrite, I like. As the leader, it's pretty good because getting the 2 spells, getting 1 spell doesn't necessarily feel as worth it. But when you can get 2, you can heal and hurt someone, is pretty good. How about you? It's probably the Dragon Slayers, right? That's
No,
the kind of stuff
actually.
you
So
like. No,
I do no, I do like the Dragon Slayers. They're really
oh, of
awesome. They're
course,
great. But to be quite honest, and you know how I used to play fantasy, I think
yes,
my favorite
absolutely.
are the Holthanes. Absolutely, these guys right here. They're very hard to kill. Right. Their defense 4, hardened 1.
There you
So
go.
that's
Stop right
already
there. There
kind
you
of.
go.
I don't know which way you're facing. That's why. So their defense 4,
I'm facing opposite of you as
opposite. All
always.
right. So their
Yep.
defense 4, hardened 1, which is already good. They're still got a cleave 1, which is nice. They got
Yeah.
4 attacks each. The resolve is 3, which is not great, but
3 resolve is actually
it's
pretty
not
good.
bad. It's a 50-50, unless you have terror.
It's a little bit lower for Dweghom, but it's good for like every other army.
And it's funny because like when you start playing bigger games, like Dragon
Mhm.
Slayers are great, period, right? They're just amazing units and you can run them
Yeah,
blocks.
Cleave 3, people
Yeah,
don't get good saves.
exactly. But Holthanes can get really nasty at larger points. Like for example, one of my favorite combos is you take a squad of 5 of these guys, right? So you put
Yeah,
the hold rod in basically. So it's 6 technically, but it's 5 of these guys in the whole raw. You
yeah,
put a Herald of Magma in, so now they're all Ore of Death 2, right?
yeah. Or Death
And
is nice.
and then you put the hold rod with a special relic that says anytime you're in a zonal terrain, which is like these things, you also get
Yeah,
Bastion 1. So they become defense 5 essentially, with Ore of Death 2 on a 6-man block. So
yeah.
they
Really hard
like
to shift.
exactly, and they're not that expensive. That's like a 490-point unit, so it's a nice quarter of the army, which is a lot, but it's a nice chunk of the army where I could just jam it down the middle.
Mm.
While everything, I also don't run. I should put out. I don't run the Ra as a warlord. Where is this little guy? There it is. I don't
Yeah,
run the Ra normally. I actually run the sorcerers, but he's still cool. You can kite this guy out to be an absolute monster, both defensively and offensively. Like offensively, you can give him cleave. I think 4 or 3
yes,
with 6 attacks and flurry. So you reroll hits. Oh, and then any ones you roll count as doubles. You can make them go bonkers nuts.
yeah,
Or my personal favorite, because I used to do this in Warhammer Fantasy 8th edition, is that you make him defense 6, effectively defense 6, rerolling all armor saves.
I mean that's good.
Yeah, so anytime, and then you put him in a unit with like a Nemnitzer, so they have to accept the challenge or they get broken.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of characters that can do
Yeah.
combat have tons of upgrades that can do combat. Mages have tons
Yeah.
of things that help them. You can take retinues because the models by itself here, the Archimandrite, but you can take 3 other models that could go on its base to give it
Arcane.
all kinds of good
I
stuff.
give Arcane 3 for my flamer, geez,
Yeah.
my sorcerer. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah. It's a good game. I like this game a lot.
Yeah,
it's
I
a,
do like
it's,
the game a
yeah.
lot. Like I said, small points are always a little bit weird,
Oh yeah.
and especially this army v that one. But like I said, I was able to hold on in the beginning because I was able to kill some stuff, and my stuff came in a little faster, which got me to a good position. But then once your stuff started getting in, I'm going to start melting for these units. I have units that are more survivable.
Bone
Just not in the box.
2 words. Bone golems. If
Bone
you're old Dominion and
golems,
you're like, oh my
the
god, bone golems, god damn.
the
Me just rolls over
Cataphractii.
my actually, what are the bow dudes? Is that the bow dudes? Are not Brian
No, they're
bow dudes?
horses.
Who no, the horses didn't worry me. It was the bow dudes that
The horses should. Canophores and Caratids.
yeah. The
I think the
horses they never,
Canophores are the ones that they're.
the horses killed Ballistae, which okay, they're light units, who cares? But then they charged the front of my Thanes who were on an objective and defense 5 with hardened 1, and I just kind of like laughed at the charge. And then I struck
They would put them down to 3s.
They would, but
Yeah.
3s still with I think it was a squad of 4, so it was like 12 attacks. Still hitting on like 3s or 4s or whatever.
Well, I mean, maybe not against that, but anything that is a little bit more, because these guys are a huge cleave. They get 5 attacks a base. Like you can do a lot.
Yeah, they're like brutal 2 on the charge. Yeah.
They're brutal impacts 2. Their impact hits 3. So the big thing is they don't cleave well. Actually, sorry. So yeah, you'd be out of good stuff, but you just don't hit them, or you hit them in the side.
Exactly.
Or Radiating Guard, which come out later this year, are cleaving unit because they're cleave 2, memory is old, cleave +1, and they have line breaker, which means I remove either your shield, I remove a 1 that you get from shield or anything like that.
You know what's sad? We're actually missing Dweghom are actually missing one of my favorite units that they don't have a model for. Is a stone. I forgot what they were called, like the Stone Men or whatever. And they're just. I think. Let me see if I could give me 5 seconds.
Okay.
I'll pull them up because I know it's in this regiment. That's why. The Stone Forged, right?
Yeah.
And they're great because they're relentless blows and fearless, which is already pretty cool, right? But they're automatically defense 5.
Yeah, that's really good.
With Clash 4 attacks 5. They don't have cleave or anything. That's not their job. But they're just defense 5, 7 wounds.
But Clash 4 attacks 5 is great.
Oh, no, it is. Apologies, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's still really good.
And also 7 wounds. They're one of the highest wound things. They're infantry. They're not
the highest I've seen.
Yeah.
On something that's infantry, not a monster.
But God, I want to run them so bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was the battle. We saw the final score. So this is the battle for these 2 armies. We'll be back shortly with another 2 armies. Which army do you want to try next?
If the Greeks aren't in, I'll do the
assume the Greeks aren't in.
Yeah, assume the Greeks aren't in. I'll do 100 kingdoms. Jesus, 100 the kingdoms or Norn. I could do Norn.
Nords, not Norn.
Norn. You know why? Because I was playing Guild Wars 2 before the podcast.
Okay, got it.
That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
You know what? For next one, why don't we go with the classic battle box? We can do the original 2-player starter, which was 100 Kingdoms versus Spires, and I'll do the Spires.
Oh, I'll do 100 Kingdoms. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, we'll do that because that's essentially the first 2-player box, and we'll count out the sides. We'll make it a choice. You can either take it from the 2-player box or from the 1-player box, whichever way you like. Because they're probably a little bit different. I know the Spires worked out to be about 750. I think they're all about 750. But that will do it for us tonight. So, as always, have some good hobbying, some good gaming, and hopefully get some models to the table.